Does anybody else feel nervous right now? Every time I do like an early access stream or anything like that, I get so anxious before it starts. And it's not like I'm new to doing this, but I don't know. I feel nervous. But welcome back. Today we're gonna play with Adventure Awaits for the first time on stream. I have played it a bunch already, but like not live. It's different now because I'm allowed to stream it. So we're gonna get to play together for the first time properly. I've got some Sims that we're gonna play with, and I think we're gonna focus on gameplay in this stream. Sort of my plan, because I posted like a full overview of literally everything that comes in the pack on YouTube today. I'm not gonna like sit here and go through every single cast item in the stream. Like, I just feel like there's already loads of overview content out there. I want to play, you know? So I'll show you the Sims that I made and we can start playing in this video is kind of my plan for this one. So that's what we're gonna do. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do a build. I think tomorrow I might try and build like a retirement home or something. I haven't fully decided yet. We can discuss more on that later. Again, that's the plan for tomorrow anyway, so we have a lot of time. But it should be a fun stream. I'm really excited about this one. You just finished the review, that's good. Yeah, this time, they sort of like switch up the schedule of when we're allowed to post and share content and stuff. In the past, the embargo has lifted at 3 o'clock Eastern time, I feel like for the past few packs. Which is actually when I normally post YouTube videos, so that works out. Today it was at 1 o'clock Eastern time, which is better because it's sooner in the day. So I posted the video a little bit earlier than I was able to for the past couple of packs, so there was more time in between when I posted it and then when I went live. Because, you know, normally I would post it and then go live like an hour later, which doesn't give you much time to watch the video. My review is an hour and a half long this time. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I just yap. I guess I had a lot to say. I don't know. It was a big one. But let me introduce you to the Sims that we're going to play with here real quick. One thing to note, I have that thing on top of the screen. It says sponsored by EA. This is not sponsored content. However, I am required to put this on my video and streams because they gave me early access. I think that the word sponsor is misleading, but they do it because I guess I was given a $40 pack for free, which technically counts as compensation, right? But they're not paying me. I just have early access to the pack, that's all. We also have kind of a weird version of early access. It's not new, they've been doing it for, I think since Love Struck, they started making us use this one instead of that like EA Creator Network one. So it's been like a year, I guess, maybe a little bit more than that. They've been having us use this one instead. It's not really, I think that it's like their lawyers being like, oh no, we gotta cover all our bases. But yeah, this is the CFE version of the game. So I only have the base game and the new pack. I don't have any other packs installed. I know that some people used other packs in their CFE videos. EA this time was like, I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. I know that you technically can do it, but do it at your own risk. We don't recommend doing that. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try and put other packs in this. Oh, someone got the clown roll on the Discord server. That's exciting. I didn't even see who it was. Where? Help. Oh, yeah, congratulations. Okay. Anyway, so I only have the base game and the new pack. We also have no gallery access, which is kind of annoying because it means that I can't even like save things to my library. So if it's not in this save, then I can't access it. So I've got like loads of builds and Sims that I made in other saves, but I can't use them here with this save that we're gonna play in, but that's fine. And then there's also a watermark on the screen. You're gonna see like it says lilsimsie floating. Right now it's behind my face cam, but it says lilsimsie on there. That's not me being annoying, I promise. That's just on the game. I can't move that. Imagine if it was me and I was like, I'm gonna put a watermark of my own username on my video. As if my face being on it isn't enough. I just have to put my name on there too. No, so that's just on the game. And then it's not final software. So what that means basically is that there's going to be probably a release day patch. So when you get the game on Thursday of next week, there'll be an update for it that same day. So you'll never play this version. They're gonna have like a few probably like minor bug fixes and things like that changed on Thursday. So there's gonna be stuff that won't Like, there's a couple little things that they've already told us that they're fixing for the main game that isn't fixed in this version yet. Does that make sense? So anyway, I think that covers all of our little disclaimers. I want to introduce you to my Sims. So this is who I consider to be like our main Sim for this little playthrough we're gonna do, because I want her to do like the park worker career and the new aspiration and stuff. Her name is Misty. She has the new critter hunter aspiration, which has you basically like catching butterflies and stuff. It's kind of fun. We also have the loves the outdoors trait, we're outgoing, and we have the new competitive trait as well. I'll show you like her outfits and stuff. Most importantly, the new hairs in this pack are so cute. I don't really care for the rest of cast that much. There's a couple things I like. Obviously, like the earrings are super cute. The hairs are super cute. I love these jeans. Generally speaking, though, I feel like the cast is just kind of fine to me, with the exception of the hair. I love all the hairs, but these are what her outfits look like. I give her sort of a mixture of all the new stuff. Here's our formal outfit. Here's our couple athletic outfits. We got sleepwear, party wear. I gave 2 of them. We got swimwear. I have 2 of these too. One of them is a swimsuit. One of them has a life jacket, so we can wear it when we go kayaking. And then we also have our hot weather outfit and then our cold weather outfit for this Sim. And then she lives with her grandfather named Bo. My whole like thought process with the storyline of this was that her grandfather has like really inspired her. So Bo used to work as a park ranger. He has since retired. Oh, don't worry, she is a lesbian, obviously. Obviously. But anyway, this is her grandpa. So he used to be a park worker. He's since retired. He loves to fish. He's family oriented, he's neat, and he has the active trait. He's like very much into all that stuff, but he's just like getting a little bit older. So he probably shouldn't be like working out as much anymore. I'm a little bit nervous about that. You know what I noticed? We'll talk about this later, but they have one of the default like getaways that you can plan, or like one of the default custom venue like presets that you can assign is for a retirement home. And one of the things they have them do at the retirement home in game is work out. And I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, are you trying to kill them? Like, elders cannot exercise in this game. What are you doing? Anyway, this is Bo though. So he's wearing some of the new clothing as well. That's actually base game, but he's got his little athletic outfit. He's got his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear. He's got his little life jacket too. Isn't it so cute? And then here is his hot weather outfit and his cold weather outfit. And then the last one in this household is, it's his grandson. So basically Ash and Misty are siblings. This is Ash, who is going to be the child that we play with for all the childhood stuff. Ash is going to have like, oh, I didn't set his pronouns. Ash is going to have like an imaginary friend and all of those sorts of things. Look, there's a couple new sets of teeth in it. Oh, can I? Oh, I can. I didn't use them, but look at the new teeth. He has these teeth. He's missing both of his front teeth. He's also competitive though. That's the new trait, and he's got the cool kid on the block aspiration, which is the new kid aspiration. Here are all of his outfits. Look at this one with the hat, because he's gonna go to summer camp. And then he's got this little everyday outfit too. Here is his formal outfit. We've got his first athletic outfit and his second athletic outfit. Here's his sleepwear. We got party wear, swimwear. I really like how he has the life jacket on as well. And sunscreen, of course. But he's got one with life jacket, one without. So, and then this is our hot weather outfit and our cold weather outfit. We probably won't be using those too much because I don't have seasons installed, but otherwise those are the Sims that we're going to play with. Yeah, there's quite a bit of clothing for kids in this pack. Just in general, there's quite a bit of clothing and stuff for kids overall. I also made a couple of other households for us to be friends with. I made this Sim, and I also made this household. I would love to build a boarding school in the next couple of days, but I kind of want to wait until I have like regular access to all of the packs, which I will get on Monday. So I think on Monday I want to build a boarding school. So kind of my hope is that this Sim is going to be a child by then. So anyway, that's our plan. That is our plan. This is just the base game one. Yeah, Tilly, this isn't a new one. But It does look nice. It matches. I can show you in cast so you can see the outfits a little bit better on these Sims. I guess that's kind of a good way to see some more of the clothing used in a few other ways. But this is Imani. We have a couple of everyday outfits for Imani. Most of this is like, these things are all new obviously, but like the hijab is from just the base game. So, but I liked using it. I thought that some of the outfits look cute together. So anyway, this is her husband named Chase. These are what his outfits look like. And then they have a toddler named Amira. I love the tie-dye t-shirt. I think it's so cute. I wish everybody had the tie-dye t-shirt, but they don't. Only the toddlers do. So again, the goal is that she will be a child by the time we get there. No, it's not a new hijab. It's base game. It's base game. I'm sorry. This is not new. Well, I guess it's better that it's base game and not new in some ways, but yeah, this is just a base game one. It's not a new one, unfortunately. That would be nice, but alas. And then this is the other sim that I made. Yeah, I'll put them all in the gallery once I get access to it. This is Abigail Marin. I will show you her outfits too. I was thinking we might end up dating this sim, but I don't really know that for a fact yet. We shall see. We shall see. But I liked Abigail's outfits too, so. Oh, hi Shella, thanks for coming in. You caught us at a good time. We're kind of just getting started playing. Okay, and then I built a house for us to play in as well. She's so girlfriend, we should date her. Exactly. I'm glad that you agree. But this is the house that I built for us. I kind of put this together quickly this morning, so we might want to like add to it sort of a little bit as we play. Well, it's not small, it's big. Oh, I also want to cheat away some of our money. I don't want to have too much money. I'm willing to cheat for money to build the house, but I don't want to cheat to have loads of money. But this is what it looks like. It kind of has like a A-frame cabin sort of vibe, a little bit. We've got a pool with the new giant diving board in the back. This thing is so that we can raise butterflies. There's a slide. Yeah. We've got just like a couple bits of seating. This is for us to do archery. In the back, we have an in-ground hot tub that I put in the deck. This is for paper crafting, so we can do like origami and paper mache on this. We have a grill. This thing is so that you can put your butterfly collection in. The butterflies you find slot in there. We have a new fire pit. These things are little debug planters. So cute, right? Also, this flooring is new. It's like perfect for putting on a deck. So I've got that. Telescope so we can die. You think it gives Animal Crossing vibes? Oh, that is a wonderful thing to say. Thank you so much. That's such a compliment. But inside, it's relatively small. We have like a little kitchen over here. There's no new kitchen counters in this pack, so I just have this. We do have a blender though. And then I have a little living room. I've got some more butterflies for us. I put a fireplace. Over here we have one bathroom downstairs. This is gonna become Ash's room. So he's got like a little set of some toys and things for us to use. He's got this horrible thing. And then this is gonna be Grandpa's room. So he's got his own little bedroom over here. And then when you go upstairs, there's kind of a small hallway, a very teeny tiny half bathroom. And then this will be Misty's room. So Misty has like a nice room upstairs. This one's new too. This is so that we can work out. It's like a spin bike. You know, Enchanted, I don't think this butterfly thing will hold the outdoor retreat insects because all of the butterflies, and I don't have any so I can't show you right now, but they have a specific slot in there. Oh, I don't know if this version of the game that I'm playing on has the shelf. Okay, so this is from like the Day of the Dead event they did like years and years ago. Picture that this butterfly thing is kind of like this. Imagine if every single one of those skulls had like a specific spot. Like the blue one has to slot right here and the pink one has to slot right here. That isn't actually how this shelf works, but that's how the butterfly thing is. Like all of the butterflies have a specific location that they will slot to when you put them in there. So yeah, kind of like the werewolf collection shelf is like that too. The werewolf collection one actually has specific slots for everything. And I don't mind that at all. Or like the element thing kind of as well. I think that's nice though, and I like having a place to put all of the collection. Like I think that's super cool that you have a place that you can slot everything into. So I'm glad we have this, but there isn't one for outdoor retreat as far as I'm aware. So Anyway. Oh, the military badges do that too from Strangerville, yeah. Yeah, they'll move a little bit in there. Once I get one, I'll show you. It's kind of like, imagine if there was a butterfly that's like just perched right here on this little bit of the log and it like flutters its wings a little bit. So they don't like fly around loads, but then there's like another butterfly who's like perched on one of these leaves and it's fluttering its wings a little bit. You know, like they all have a specific place in there. It looks good. It might sound scary, but I actually like it. And you can put it indoors, yeah. It's just really big. I mean, like, look at it compared to the size of the bed. So I kind of just like put it in the backyard. I wasn't really sure what to do with it otherwise. Because it's pretty large. Anyway, I have my sim currently. This is Misty. She has joined the park worker career. So we're all set up there. And I think the first thing I want to do today is probably just start like exploring the world a little bit. So we can look around. Maybe we can talk to some of these sims. They're supposed to be our family friends, so. Yeah, the rug is pretty cute, isn't it? This is the same rug in two. There's a couple swatches on it I can show you. It's kind of an interesting shape. I like how it has a fish version. Is this the impossible career? Yeah, it sure is. Oh, this sure is the impossible career. You'll see. You'll see once we get started. Yeah, so this career is kind of weird because, you see how we have a shift? You work from 4 p.m. on Friday until 12 p.m. on Sunday. So when she goes to work, she's gonna be gone, like, all weekend. The whole week. Like, she's gonna be gone overnight for 2 nights. We've never really had anything like that before. So, yeah, Tilly, I like how hard it is too. What I don't like about it is that it's impossible to complete it on normal lifespan before you die. Like, you'll never get promoted to level 10. I'm actually gonna change to be on long lifespan, actually, in this, so that we can play with the kid stuff. There's a child! Oh my god, Aaron. You're gonna be my new best friend. No, come back, come back, come back, come back! Oh, big moment. Wild for Sims, but very relevant for real life. Yeah, that's kind of what my experience was when I was playing. I was kind of like, wow, okay, so in The Sims, this is pretty impossible and a nightmare. However, it is political commentary on how our park workers are drastically underpaid and overworked. So The Sims, they're kind of right for that. Like, it is kind of real, and maybe that's good that they're drawing attention to it, but it's pretty bad in The Sims. But when I played the career, I was making like $400 at my whole shift, and then my bills would be 700 something in the week. And I only made $400. That's my whole weekly income. So I couldn't even pay the bills with my job, and I was working days straight, all night for days. Kind of too real. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if we can get to know Aaron a bunch then. This is one of the new townies. You know the sim from the trailer? The like camp counselor sim from the trailer? This is his kid. He has twins. No, you can't have that plus a part-time job. You can only have the one job. You can't like add an extra job. So yeah, it's a band-aid on their knee. I actually didn't put any of the band-aids on my kid. Maybe I'll move and put some. Because we wear shorts for at least one of our outfits. Look at this. Isn't that really cute? Let's wear them for this too. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm kind of obsessed with the band-aids. I'm kind of obsessed. Yeah, that makes sense, nerd, that like working at a sleepaway camp is like an absolute nightmare. Yeah. Overworked. Overworked. Okay, joke about teachers, enthuse about candy, make silly face. I'm just gonna try and become friends. For this aspiration, I need to play rock, paper, scissors for a collectible 5 times, win 5 times, befriend 3 children, and get level 4 of the social skill. So let's see if we can get to be friends first. Hi, Griffey. How are you? How are you doing? I don't really want to talk to you either. I'm just gonna go out. I think I'm gonna go start working on the... Oh, I live over in this neighborhood. I forgot. Hold on. Look at this. Way up here. This is gonna be my next friend. This is Buddy Scoop. Oh, he's gonna come talk to me. Oh, that isn't really what I wanted. Okay. Okay. You're doing all right. Yeah. That sounds about right. I'm doing all right, LOL, from a Sims creator on a day like today. Honestly, you guys, most stressful, like, weeks plural, ever. The days leading up to a early access day like this. So, you know, is Buddy Scoop actually coming over here? Oh yeah, there you go. Doing okay, smiley face. Yeah, okay. So one of the things you can do with this kid, Buddy Scoop, is you can play for collectibles against him. I'm being invited to Camp Gibbi Gibbi. I just feel like I shouldn't start with Camp Gibbi Gibbi, but maybe I should start with Camp Gibbi Gibbi. That wasn't what I intended to do in the beginning of the stream, but I guess we... Do you want to go to camp? I'll get on that right now. Okay, well, let me make some adjustments here. You can actually, like, reassign who the camp counselors are if you want to. Oh, maybe we should have Malcolm Landgrab be one of the camp... Let's have Malcolm Landgrab and Robin Banks be the camp counselors! That's hilarious! Okay, I'm also gonna set up... one thing that I did not like is that they didn't fix stuff, so I'm gonna make it so that they fix things too. Those are two terrible influences. Who are the campers then? I don't want Buddy Scoop to come to the camp. If I can avoid it. Should we do an elimination? No, I won't eliminate anybody. Let's just go. Okay. What is that? The bird thing? I don't know. The kids walk around, like, you guys, I actually don't know how to explain this to you, but the kids sometimes put on the bird mask and they walk around like this, like the vampire walk. So you'll be like at the playground and there's kids just like, so. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. They got their talons out, yeah. Okay, Buddy Scoop did come to the camp, which is bad news because that means I can't play for collectibles against. Oh, maybe I still can. Oh, never mind. That's fine. Oh, a decorative egg. Okay, so you can play against Buddy Scoop once per day if you get it. If you don't win, you can do it repeatedly until you do win. Oh, I actually got that one that time. Score. Oh my god, I'm wearing socks and sandals. I didn't even put this sim in that outfit. That's cool. Yeah, it's like a little spinner thing on Buddy's head. I don't know. It's kind of fun, right? Okay, so at the getaway, it's water activity time. We're supposed to like do kayaking and stuff, but I guess we can go there. Is Buddy Scoop a real human? Yeah, Buddy Scoop is a real human. Buddy Scoop, my parents' cat that died. Why am I bringing this up right now? May he rest in peace. My sister and my family used to call him Scoops. The cat, his name was actually Pogi, but he would get called Scoops, and he would also get called Buddy, because you can call your cat Buddy sometimes. When I saw Buddy Scoop, I was like, oh my god. Buddy Scoop. May he rest in peace. He got the name Scoops because of, like, scooping him up to cuddle him. You, like, scoop up Scoops, you know? It's kind of cute. But anyway, he died, so. Sorry, it's not funny. It's actually horrible. Oh, the other kids took the kayaks. Maybe I'll put another one down. Because I want to use one. What color? They have yellow and green. Maybe I'll put red. Look at those butterfly stickers. Oh, it's not in swimmable water. It's too high up. You automatically assumed that he was weird in the litter box. Leave him alone! That's messed up, Tilly. He didn't do anything wrong. Okay, well, let's go do some kayaking, chat. What happens when Buddy grows up? I'm not sure. Buddy didn't grow up in my save because I was playing on long lifespan. So. Alright, off we go. Okay, I have a question. Does anybody here kayak like a bunch in real life? Because this is something that I didn't notice about this, but I saw someone talking about in the Discord earlier. Somebody said that these, and I would never know this, but somebody said that these kayak paddles are upside down. Like the Sims are like holding them the wrong direction. Is that true? They are? I did not know that. I learned that like honestly 20 minutes ago. I could not have told you, but that's actually kind of funny. I don't know if that's like because they're bad, but it doesn't have like a separate kayak skill. It's tied to the motor skill and the fitness skill, so it might be like a mistake from the Sims team. Like they didn't realize they had done that, and that sounds like a thing that would be a mistake. Like they just didn't know that there was like a correct way to hold the paddles, and so they're backwards. But it was that way in the trailers too. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-oh. Yeah, the adults can kayak. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Robin Banks is kayaking right now. Boo, Robin. I'm still mad at her. How did no one notice? I mean, I don't know. I've never been kayaking before, so I would have never noticed that either. How do we know they're backwards? Well, it's because like people that kayak know how you're supposed to hold them. It's like it needs to be flipped around because if you paddle this way, it's harder. If you paddle with like the other side of it touching the water, it's better. Look, I don't know. I'm repeating what I've been told. I don't know. I don't go kayaking. Yeah, this is the motor skill that it's building right now. It does go up pretty quickly, I would say. Okay, you probably need to go use the bathroom, huh, kid? Let's start there. It's campfire time. This will be fun. Look, everyone playing, and they're all in like matching life jackets. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? Okay, I just saw a butterfly. Where did you go? Something I have noticed about the butterflies is that when you're super zoomed out, you can't see them. They like disappear. You have to be zoomed in, but I don't remember where it was. Oh, great. I'll see it again in a minute. What? I was like over here, right? And I could see it? Guys, I hear you and I see you asking about hotels. We can talk about that real quick. Yes and no. You can make a hotel in the same sense that this kids camp is kind of like a sort of type of hotel, right? Where we're gonna stay overnight in these cabins. You can just set up whatever sort of schedule you want. Instead of having kids go to the campfire, you could have Sims eat dinner or like go to the bar, and you can do sort of whatever you want. It's still not really what I'm looking for from a hotel pack. I want something kind of like, sorry to bring it up, dine out. That is like hotels instead of restaurants. This is more like planning a vacation than it is about like making and running a hotel. It's about vacations. And it's more like a bed and breakfast than a hotel. Still a hotel, but like small scale, you know? Like to me, a bed and breakfast is like a hotel that has like 4 hotel rooms. That's kind of like what this is, you know? But it's not like you're gonna have like some massive, what I'm picturing is like big, giant, and that's just not really possible in The Sims, I don't think, even if they made a hotel pack. So it is hotels, yes and no. But I want to be like the owner of a hotel, is kind of what I'm looking for from it. No, you can't, like, if you wanted to host a getaway on your home lot and stuff, you can. But it's not really about like you running a custom venue. That's not really the point of the pack. The point is to like visit them. It's sort of opposite from businesses and hobbies, where like the point of businesses and hobbies was for you to run a small business, and you could visit them, but it wasn't really about visiting small businesses, it was about running a small business. This one, opposite. It's like visiting getaways. You know, like you're a participant, you're a customer more so in this than you are as like a person who's running them, you know? So no, there's no landscape, okay? If there was, I would have shown you. There's no landscaping. There's no landscaping. Okay. Well, so this is, I had this problem when I was playing in early access too, where like, they kept putting this thing on top of the campfire, but the kids can't do anything with that. So because Nigel put the cooking surface on top of that, we can't even use it. Let's all come hang out. Oh my god. Yeah, you could use this to play like on the houseboat that we built. Like we built that cruise ship once before, Donnie. You could like host a getaway at the cruise ship. You could host a getaway anywhere. You could host a getaway at the library in Willow Creek if you wanted to. You could host a getaway at Nancy Landgrab's house if you wanted to. So that's sort of a neat part of it, I guess, is that there's like a lot of things that you can do. It's kind of a funny concept, yeah. I was testing around playing like a Be Rich for a Day getaway that I was trying to host at Nancy Landgrab's house. So, I don't know about that Ox. I don't have the other packs. I only have the base game in this pack, so I don't know how small businesses work with it, so. No, you can't own a custom venue, no. Again, this isn't about you running something. This is about you attending something. Think of it that way. Think about it like that. Okay, did anybody cook me a meal? No. But I guess I'll eat some cereal. And then I shall clean up. You're dying to see a horse camp? I'm very excited about the thought of a horse camp. Yeah, a custom venue is a community lot. It's not like an owned lot. It's very similar to like a library. You can't buy the library, you know? You can go to the library, you can visit it, but you don't own the library. The custom venue is like that. It's not yours. You can host events at the library still. So you can host like a party there. You could host a getaway there at the custom venue as well. You can host a party, whatever, but you don't own it. Wait, was Robin just evil to me? Big meaty face. Why does Robin have to be so mean? And to a kid, no less. Oh my god, Robin was just evil to one of the children. I'm so glad I had Robin be the getaway counselor. That's so funny that Robin is the counselor and she's bullying a child. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad I picked her. Okay, we don't need to go to bed just yet. I'm gonna keep trying to talk to this sim. Oh, can I play for a collectible against Buddy again? I thought it wouldn't let me straight away, but it is. No, Buddy, we gotta play for collectibles together because I'm trying to get my aspiration complete. Did it work? No, it didn't work and now I'm raging. Okay. Fair enough. Play for collectible against Buddy. I already have that postcard. Again. Can you set a different schedule per day, or is each day at the getaway the same? Each day at the getaway is the same. You can't like set like a Monday schedule versus a Tuesday schedule, but you could also change it at any point in time. Like you can just come in and add to it anytime. So it's not like it's completely like set predetermined because you can just add to it, you know? If that makes sense. At any point, if you're interested in it, you can just switch something out or whatever. But the schedule stays the same for the whole getaway. How many Sims can you have on a getaway? I think the max is 20 total, but it's a max of 8 per roll. So you can have like 8 campers. I guess I could make like a second camper roll and have like 8 more or something, but per roll it's 8. And then you can have like, you know, let's see how high I can put this. Oh. An error has been selected in 1 or more time slots. Yeah, total Sims 24 out of 20. So you can have a max of 20 Sims if I lower it. And you can just make whatever rolls you want. Like you can literally make a fully custom roll where you like fully set it up, and they have a roll library. So you can pick from some like suggested ones too. I don't want to save that. But you can have 20 people total. Will townies show up on getaways too? Yeah, I mean, this getaway is full of townies. We got Dougie Perry, who's one of the new townies from this pack. Olivia Kim Lewis from the base game is here. Seems like a lot of work. Yeah. I think that hosting the getaways is really neat, but also a little bit overwhelming and intimidating. Oh, he's homesick. Okay, we didn't talk about this yet really either. I've got 5 suggested formative moment challenges. One of them is about being away from home. Travel to a getaway and spend 8 hours there. Easy peasy, I can do that. These formative moments are kind of like mini aspirations that give you mini reward traits. And you don't have to go to school when you have a getaway on. They can also leave, they can miss work when they have a getaway on with no penalty. So this kid's not gonna get in trouble for not being at school right now. They stay here the whole time instead of going to school. I don't really mind that because I feel like he's actually gonna learn more here than he would at school anyway. Okay, this one's about exploring the ocean. Wants to go swimming and ride in a kayak. This one's about dead Sims. I don't know a dead Sim. Be an entertainer. Wants me to play an instrument. And be an enthusiast. Wants me to learn about music and games and stuff. Yeah, so you could do homeschool, sort of. What I want to do is build a boarding school. I'm gonna build a boarding school, mark my words. That's like one of the first things that I'm gonna do when I get, not even one of, the first thing. When I get full access on Monday, when I have all the other packs on Monday, I'm building a boarding school. I'm really excited about it. And then you can like play there with them and have them stay overnight and then like end on the weekends. Because I can't really do it right now because I don't have a Sim, like I'm already in a getaway, but you can make a recurring getaway and they can be a max of 6 days long. So we could have like a recurring getaway every like Monday through Friday. They go home for the weekend and then go back to the recurring getaway Monday through Friday again. And I think that's like so cool to run a fake boarding school with that way. You can also sort of do like a retirement home sort of thing that way too, where like the elder goes there Monday to Friday and maybe comes home on the weekends, or like, you know, maybe they go to there on the weekend and come home during the week or whatever. Like you can kind of, there's a lot of customization potential with that. So no, the formative moments are not random and they're not only on a getaway. They happen to you all the time. They sort of pop up like right now because my Sim's hungry. He wants to do the feed himself one. I don't have to do it. That's just what's suggested. And you can also get them by like clicking on other things. I can get that feed yourself one by clicking on the fridge. So I don't have to wait for it to be suggested to me. I could just start it this way. Or I could wait. You can also have a max of 5 of them on at a time. But it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, like, look at all that. So there are a lot of them. So yeah, you can go back to the home lot when a getaway is happening. I can like switch control to these people. The other Sim won't build skills while you're gone, but you can leave while it's happening if you wanted to. And I can just leave him there so I could play as these Sims instead. Take a shower, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing as the kid though, because that's sort of what we're here to see first, you know? Yeah, you could use it to like have your Sim. I liked the idea of that a lot too. The suggestion is like to pretend that your Sim is visiting their divorced parents like on the weekend or something. You could totally do that. I'm gonna make a paper airplane. So anyway, there's just like there's so much potential for this. You can make any kind of getaway, horse getaway, vampire getaway, like Oh, Latte, I don't have an answer to that question. The question is top 3 packs to pair with this one. I haven't played with other packs yet, so I don't have a top 3 that I would say just yet. Ask me again on like Tuesday when I have all the packs and I've tested it a little bit more, and then I'll tell you how I feel. I have like some ideas for things I want to use other packs for, but again, I haven't actually been able to do it myself yet, so I don't want to like say, you know. We gotta like test it out first before we like offer any final suggestions, you know. If the location has a schedule and an event has a schedule, will one of the 2 schedules win for the sim autonomy? Sammy, I think if you're at a location, like, are you asking? I think the question is probably like, say I'm, you know, because the what's it called? The Revive and Thrive Retreat has that like Revive and Thrive Retreat schedule. I actually don't know the answer to your question, but I'm gonna guess. I think that if you were to host a getaway that wasn't the Revive and Thrive Retreat default getaway on that lot, it would just have your getaway be the schedule because you made the event. The event is what's happening there on purpose, and so the Sims are gonna participate in the event. The other schedule is there for when there isn't an event, you know? But if there is an event on, they're not gonna like do the other thing or whatever. Swim for 6 hours. Oh my god. Hey, buddy. Nope, get back in the water. This thing wants you to swim for a long time. You better just keep swimming. Yeah, you can invite certain Sims on the getaway if you wanted to, yeah. Or you could let it be random, it's up to you. Motor level 5, wow. Yeah, they can fish on the kayaks. Once you've got a high skill, I think you can do it. Or as long as they're just in it, they can stand up and I forget what the starting, because I think all of my Sims could fish on the kayak. I think as long as you're like out in the water deep enough, they can stand up and fish on them. So, yeah, the getaways cost money. You have to pay every day. It's like based on the value of the lot. So if the lot, yeah, like I just then, you summoned that. That's your fault I got charged. But this one costs 201 per day. It says they're calculated based on the lot value and the total number of Sims there right now. So, okay, I swam for 6 hours total now, finally. That's a relief. Has anybody got any food in here? Oh, good. Oh. Gotta get out of the water first, then I can eat. This star moodlet is from us leveling up a skill as a competitive sim. Because we're the best. Okay. Grab a serving. Oop. Okay, there we go. Maybe we'll take a shower afterward, too. Yeah, one of the problems that I have encountered with the getaways, and they are aware of this, and they said they've tried to tune it, but on this lot, because it's half walls, the Sims put dirty plates all over the place in here, and then they don't want to clean it up. Oh, that time he actually did clean it up. I speak from experience when I say they don't always do that. Olivia, thank you for the gifted subs. So that's kind of annoying. And you also can't like click and drag any of this stuff because it's not mine. You can go into build mode and like remove it. But you can't drag it because I didn't cook it. Yeah, you could like add a cafeteria and cooks, yeah, if you wanted to. You could put like a chef role or something on the getaway. Oh, Formative Moments Challenge complete. I think that's because I did the one where I stayed here. Yeah, look, getaway champion. Because we stayed here for 8 hours. So as an adult, we'll remain confident longer when becoming confident. First formative moment complete. Yeah, the staff sort of cleaned it up, Willow Creek. But like not that well. Again, they've acknowledged this and they said they tuned it. So we'll see what happens when the pack's actually out in a couple of days. Did you not even finish eating? But the staff like don't clean it up enough. I mean, like part of it, right, is that this isn't spoiled yet, so they'll never clean this. They have to wait till it's spoiled at least. Yeah, you can bring more than one of your own kids. Yeah, if you wanted to. You could have more than one sim from your household at the same getaway. Okay, I want to ride in a kayak 3 times. I think the other kids are taking all the kayaks. I wish that I had my own. Maybe I could buy one. I don't think that the park ranger place sells a kayak that I can put in my inventory. Let me see though. I'm leaving the getaway to go shopping. If we have to travel, we can do that too. But I could just go home and buy one, but. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, I'm gonna go home so I can buy my own kayak so I don't have to share with the other kids. Because that seems like a good call. I am the kayak, there you go. No, it won't end the getaway. You can leave the lot, it doesn't end. Okay, what color do we want? I feel like this kid likes orange. He's got a lot of orange. Set it as my favorite. I'll customize stickers too. Let's put some void critters on it. And that'll be mine. Okay, now we go back again. Yeah, it happened. That's the thing, Christine. These kayaks are like the exact same as the sailboats from Island Living and the bikes in a way as well. So if you've ever found bikes annoying, you're basically biking on the water. And the sailboats from Island Living work very similarly as well. Or the jet skis. Yeah, like the jet skis too. They're just a little like, you know. Come on, paddle around, go back. Did that count as me doing it once? Yeah, okay. See, he's working okay right now, but sometimes they'll like freeze and get stuck there. That's happened to me before. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had any issues with it clipping into things either. I'm level 7 of the motor skill. Oh my god. Kayaking builds motor skill so quick. It's the 2nd day that he's been alive. Jada, when you visit a custom venue, you don't have any role. You only have a role at the custom venue when you are a part of a getaway. You're just like a visitor at the custom venues when you visit them. I guess we can do that later on. I'm not gonna do it right now though, because I really want to play this and focus on this. It's hard, I know, because everybody has questions, but it's like, if we sat here and like answered every single thing, we'd be like doing this and then doing that and then back to this, and then it's like so hard to like get anything done. So bear with me, but you can visit them. But when you visit them, you're not like, I don't know how to explain this, right? But it's kind of like, imagine if you went out to a restaurant at a hotel. You're not on vacation at the hotel. You're not staying at the hotel. You just booked a dinner reservation and you went there for fun for the evening and then left. You can kind of do that at getaways, where it's not a restaurant, so that's not a good example, but that's kind of what I mean by like your role there. You're like a temporary visitor there for a little bit. You won't be there for a long time, but you can go for like a bit. No, the getaway clock hasn't restarted. It's just like 4 days long, so. Yeah, the schedule will still be there, but the schedule is there on those custom venues when you're not a part of the getaway, so that the other sims know what to do. So like if you were to go to a custom venue lot with a schedule, like say you went to the Revive and Thrive retreat, like the fitness one, you're not on the retreat, you're just like showing up to use their gym equipment. The other sims will be sleeping at night and they'll all eat dinner at the same time and they'll like do fitness class in the morning. The schedule affects them, but you do whatever you want. You know, it just sort of helps with the autonomy of those sims. You know? I hope that makes sense. Okay, well, I just stayed on this thing way too long. You could probably get out of here now. Look at him riding the whole thing all the way back. Okay, put that back in my inventory. Okay. What? That didn't count as my 3rd kayak ride for this? Boo. Oh, you probably could have like a destination wedding, kind of. You could have all the guests be like your family and host a destination wedding where you go like stay somewhere together. That's a fun idea. I like that idea. That's cool. Okay. Well, yeah, Planty asked, can you play as other roles like as the camp counselor too? I can't emphasize enough that you can do literally whatever you want. Like, whatever you want. So you can change who the camp counselor is. You could just make it you. But beyond that, you could just make like your own role for you to be like the camp leader. And then the camp counselor is separate. Like you can do whatever you want. The roles, it's not like these are the only 3 roles. You can pick from a bunch of suggested roles. These are all suggestions. Or you could just make completely your own and like change the name of it, change like how old do you have to be, what activities do you do, what's your role outfit. Like you can literally be anything at this. Like that's the beauty of the getaway. There's not like a one set that you could be the camp clown if you wanted to, like Christine said. Yeah. You can make yourself the camp clown who wears a clown costume and, you know, shows up as like the mascot. So you can basically do anything. It's very customizable like that. Well, you can run it. The question is, I wish you run it from like an owner's perspective and get money from stays. You can do that, just not on a custom venue. If you host a getaway at your house, they will pay you. But it has to be at your owned lot to do that. So I did a rags search that I'm going to post on YouTube in a couple of days where Stanley was running a painting getaway. And so people would come and stay at like these cabins I made on Stanley's lot, and then they would pay him to paint, and then I would sell their paintings. But you don't make a lot of money doing that because obviously he was just starting out doing like rags to riches. I was getting like $16 a day. So it wasn't like super high, but you could imagine running like a home daycare that way, where you set up a getaway where like the toddlers come to your house and you take care of them and the parents pay you. Like you could kind of do that. Because the value that you make money based on the value of the lot. So if you have a cheap lot, you're not going to make a lot of money. Okay, let's go blend a smoothie. I'm going to make a rainbow calamity. No, it's not like reverse get to work. It's not really about running your own business at all in the slightest. Like it's really not about you hosting the getaway. That's like a little side feature kind of that you can do at your home lot. But it's not really about making money. Like I think that hosting a getaway on your home lot is more like intended for you to be able to use to like host a family reunion at your lot, or like sort of that sort of style of play. You can make money that way, I guess, but not very much. This is not about running a business at all. This is about like you being on vacation, you know? Okay, smoothie is done. Ooh, I made $617 from my Sims retirement. That's good. That's gonna pay for our camp. All right, let's kayak one more time. So I can try and get this thing complete. Yeah, you can like fitness. That works for me. Did it count? Paddle around again. Come on. There we go. Okay, formative moment challenge complete. What is this? Be a survivalist. Ask an adult to light a campfire and cook outdoors 5 times. I don't know if I've ever tried that. Ask an adult to light a campfire and cook outdoors 5 times. When I did this one in my other video, I couldn't figure out how to do that. No, because the kid can't click on the campfire. It's because this thing's on it. They keep putting the stove on it. Maybe I could try and cheat it away. Yeah, so I couldn't figure it out. No, it's not underneath the camp interaction. This is like asking Robin to clean, which I'll do. But yeah, I really had a hard time with that one when I played it on my own before the stream, like for my playthrough video. I don't think I ever finished it because I couldn't figure it out. I don't think that it's because of the chairs around it. The only reason I was getting the issue with the chair pop-up is because I couldn't put it in my inventory. That has nothing to do with anything, though. I don't know how to ask an adult to cook. That's the main takeaway. Click on my sim. You think that if I click on me, I could do it? That's not me. That was Alexander Goff. Sorry. Yeah. No. Well, we'll just work on the other ones for now. Let's try the be an enthusiast one. Let's listen to music. Is there a radio in here? Nah, I'll put one though. When you hover, it just says ask an adult. Pompeii. Trust me, I really tried to figure this out. I recorded for like over 10 hours when I played my playthrough video that I'm gonna post tomorrow, and I couldn't figure it out in those 10 hours on my own, but not for lack of trying. So it wasn't like the camp counselor. I was doing it at home and I couldn't figure it out. So yeah. Okay. Listen to music on stereos or radios or gain a preference for Ash. Okay, I'm working on that now. I love how they're just kayaking all the time. It really is so fun to see them out there doing it. No, it's not about cooking with. It's Survivalist wants you to ask an adult to light a campfire and cook outdoors 5 times. It's specifically talking about cooking on top of the campfire. It's a special thing. Did that work? Boo. Boo. Oh, watch this. I saw somebody ask about this a second ago. They were like, can you jump off the dock? Look at this. Isn't that cool? That's specifically because of this thing. It's like a special ladder into the open water. That is pretty cool. Okay, the kids are doing archery. One other problem that I had with this lot is that I felt like maybe there wasn't enough of the archery targets because they were always like being used up by other kids, but I'm just gonna put another one so I can use it. Maybe I'll ask for some archery mentoring. That could be good. No? Okay, I'll just practice on my own. Get away! Alexander Goth. You see what I mean? There. Oh! Sorry. I think I glitched myself. Okay. Well, we can do archery for the first time. My sim is competitive, so if he does bad, he's gonna be really upset. See how much he's sweating? Oh, and I haven't saved a single time all stream. Oh my god. Could you imagine? I actually haven't had any issues with crashing on the CFE version this time, so. And the CFE version that I'm playing, the like weird early access, is like known to be less stable than the regular game because it's like a weird, this like weird separate. I literally have the Sims 4 installed on my computer twice. I have like regular Sims 4 and then I have this weird Sims 4 that I'm on right now. And this weird Sims 4 with like the weird like things disabled and stuff, this is known to have weirdness. But it's been fine so far, so. Level 9 of the motor skill, can you believe that? This is way better than us being at school. Is she mentoring me? I think I'm actually being mentored by Robin Banks. Wow. Oh, Water Munch, hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Yeah, he's sweating. It's because he's competitive, so he's really stressed. He's currently very focused from being competitive. This moodlet, this sweat moodlet, makes him build competitive skills significantly quicker. So he'll build, like, for example, if you're playing video games as a competitive sim with this competitive trait, they'll build the video game skill significantly quicker while they have this movelet, or like the logic skill playing chess. Things that are competitive in nature, he's like really good at learning when he's in this mood. Yeah, and they take it away once we get regular early access. They like disable our access to the CFE once the pack is out normally, you know? So on Monday, when I get access to the regular game, and I can use like a pack code in the regular game, they'll turn off my access to the CFE. It's like temporary. We only have it for like a certain amount of time before the pack comes out, and then it goes away, and then it'll probably come back next year when the next pack comes out, you know? Motor level 10. Not bad. How nightmarish are the imaginary friends? You know, we haven't shown one yet on stream because I've been at summer camp this whole time. But it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Am I building the... I feel like he's not gaining archery yet. This is another problem that they fixed for the regular game. Yeah, so on the early access version, the kids don't build the archery skill until they max the motor skill, but they fixed that for the regular game. So you will build the archery skill and the motor skill simultaneously. But there's like a weird bug in the early access, but I know that they already fixed that because they told me they fixed it. So, well, at least hopefully they did, because otherwise they'd be lying, but I don't really see why they would, so. Okay, well, you can come get some mac and cheese or something then. Why not? Why not? Yeah, they were pretty, like, responsive about some bugs that popped up in the early access. The thing is, right, like, this early access version that we were given is from, like, a month ago, probably, in development. So there are a lot of things that, like, we were reporting to them in early access that they probably already knew about and, like, just hadn't fixed last month when they gave us this, and they haven't updated this, obviously, because why would they waste time on that with the weird CFE? So what's gonna be in the regular game is probably a mixture of bugs that we reported plus things they knew about and, like, fixed on their own, because it just wasn't done yet, right? They were very responsive about things, though, in the Discord server. There's just levels of, like, can you fix it in time for, like, big stuff? But I didn't really encounter that many big things. Most of it was little stuff like this. Oh, butterflies! Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted before, but I couldn't see them anymore. Watch this. Yes. Acquired the entomology skill, and I got my first butterfly. Okay, let's use the bathroom. You ready? 2 days left of the getaway. I really haven't been doing a good enough job trying to make friends. That's supposed to be like one of the main points of this trip, and I have not been doing it. So maybe we should go try and do that some more. Here we are. We have to befriend 3 children. I've got kids everywhere, and I haven't even done it. Play for collectible against Buddy. Come on. There we go. Oh, I won it. That's lucky. Maybe enthuse about candy. Talk about school. Fun. Is there businesses and hobbies cross compatibility? Like, could I make a smoothie bar? Well, yeah, you can make a smoothie bar. But it depends what level of cross compatibility you're thinking, because a lot of people ask, like, can you make a custom venue that is also a small business? And no. It's a custom venue or a small business. That's the same, though, as every other lot in the entire game. Like, you can't have a gym and a library. You have to pick gym or library with, like, the lot requirements, you know? Like, when you're building, you have to choose, like, what kind of lot do you want. You pick one. You can't pick more than one. The same goes with this. But you could, like, make a businesses and hobbies small business where people pay to come, like, use your diving board if you wanted to. Like, there's, you know, That kind of thing is always cross-pack compatible. But you can't have like multiple lot types on one lot. But that isn't new. That's always happened. So. Are we friends yet? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna befriend Alexander Goth now. Joke about weird animals, give a pep talk. Did that say fight? Oh, please don't fight Alexander Goth. That would be so inconvenient. I'm trying to make friends. Enthuse about the getaway. Do a pop culture reference. I don't know, goof around. Friend 3 children is completed, but it looks weird. Okay, I'm gonna go try and do rock, paper, scissors now. This is one of the other things that's new from the pack. Rock, paper, scissors. My Sim's competitive, so we've got potential for him to be really mad. Oh, nope, we won and we were very happy. Okay, so this is a good point to talk about the new trait. This is the competitive trait. It's kind of like two traits because it gives them a competitive spirit. Right now we have a bad competitive spirit, but this could change. So we could have a good competitive spirit. It's affected by you doing things like over celebrating your win or like raging about your loss. Obviously, if you lose and then you start raging, you're gonna have a bad competitive spirit. But you could get a good one if you do good things instead. Yeah, you can kind of help control it. You can do stuff like encouraging healthy competitive spirit and stuff to like make it better, but I kind of want ours to be bad, so. Do you want to do that again? How many more times do I have to do rock, paper, scissors to finish this? It says I have to win 5 times and I've only won twice? Oh, we're gonna be up all night playing. That's 3 times, okay. Again. That's 4. Okay, one more. Again. No, I lost that time. Look, see, now I'm raging. Deep breath, deep breath. He's like, got his hand in fists, like shaking mad. It's kind of, I actually think that's kind of funny. He takes rock, paper, scissors really seriously, obviously. This is no joke. I lost again. Oh my god, one more time. I'll get it this time. There we go. Milestone complete. Okay, now I gotta find 5 hiding Sims during hide and seek, trade for 3 new collectibles, get level 8 social skill, and win an archery competition. So we have a lot to do. Let's make a berry banana blitz smoothie. Yeah, you can play against adults. If you want to play rock, paper, scissors against an adult. Anyone can play rock, paper, scissors. Well, not toddlers. Anyone above, like, you know, babies can't play, but kids, children, teens, adults, elders, whatever, everyone can play. They can all play hide and seek, too. If you wanted them to. Oh, and you can set, like, a rock, paper, scissors preference. You can choose which one they always do. I'm kind of scared to do that though, because like what if it makes us start losing if we have a preference? I feel like Ash probably likes to keep his options open. You know? Okay, let's go to sleep. Yeah, the hide and seek is the same thing, flying suits. They can all play. That's what I was trying to say. They all can. Not babies, but everyone else can. So like you could play hide and seek with your mom if you wanted to or whatever. This pack really isn't about toddlers, Panda. So there isn't a ton of stuff for toddlers. The toddlers can play on the playgrounds. Not on everything on the playground. Like the toddlers can't use like the climbing wall, which they probably shouldn't be using the climbing wall anyway. But they can like use the slide and stuff. There's like blocks on there on the playground that the toddlers can use, so. No, from what I can tell, the blender is exclusively single serving, Raven. I don't think you can make multiple at a time in there, unfortunately. I kind of wish you could too, but alas. You want to win at least 3 games on the gaming console. There's no gaming console here, so I guess you can't do that. You can't really work on the feed yourself one. Maybe you could go do archery though. Oh, he's sad because he gets homesick. We still have like 2 days left of the getaway. Maybe a day and a half, so. 617 bucks from us being retired. Score. No, he doesn't have an imaginary friend yet. I want to wait until we end the getaway to start working on that. We're kind of like starting with summer camp. I didn't bring my imaginary friend to summer camp because I was kind of nervous about it. But we can do it when we get back. I'm going to see if I can get level 2 and then do an archery contest with Buddy Scoop. Okay, level 3. Let's do it again. Okay, start archery competition. Oh, I can't do it with Buddy Scoop. Let's do it with Alexander Goth, because there's no shot that Alexander Goth is good at archery, right? Like, there's just no way I'm gonna crush him. Surely. Trying to procrastinate the imaginary friend. Who, me? Avoiding the imaginary friend. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, are you not participating? Olivia, you're ruining my competition. Alexander Goth, come on. Oh, now it's archery time during the day, so no one's gonna want to do it with me anymore. Whatever. You like archery in real life? It's hard but fun. Really? I'm not really good at this kind of thing. I'm actually gonna bring Misty here. See, it says that Misty is just visiting Ash, who's on vacation. If you'd like Misty to join in on the fun, we can like ask her to join, or we can do it like if I really wanted to. I could even like switch this up, and I could like unassign Robin and then make Misty the camp counselor if I wanted to. But I don't want to do that. What I wish to do instead is have Misty go around and start working on this. Oh, we probably could have Misty come fix the fire for cooking because she's in my household. That might work. Add cooking surface to campfire. Can you use this then? So this is what I don't get. It like can't be done unless the cooking surface is cleared. Remove. And like roasting marshmallows doesn't count for the thing. I'm not sure if this works. Ask an adult to light a campfire and cook outdoors 5 times. Oh, but, roasting marshmallows does work. I just couldn't do it because of the stove being on there before. So as long as it's lit and I can roast marshmallows, it counts. Misty, add a log, here we go. 2 out of 5. All right, we'll just roast like loads of marshmallows, I guess. Yeah, they could always sit by the fire pit without a seat. You don't really need to have a seat to sit by the fire pit, even in a regular game. Oh, this is kind of an interesting thing. So, this phone call, it's sort of like poking fun at The Sims because it says, sometimes it seems like you just sprang up out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sorts of things inspired you when you were a kid? And then you can say, it's all a bit dim now, let me recall. And it gives you a pop-up so that you can pick a formative moment. So every adult sim can have one. Obviously the kid is like earning them, right? But I made her as an adult. So she missed out on this, but she's being given an opportunity to still have one of them. So you can like still use it a little bit, even though your sim doesn't actually like... you can also buy all of these with points, like the satisfaction points if you wanted to, but... Okay. Childhood collector? Childhood naturalist? I'm not sure. Danger kid? Explorer extraordinaire? Fisher kid? Likes fishing? Maybe we could get like honorary swim team member. because she's supposed to be like super into... I don't know if any of these help with the career that we have. Although practically a fish is kind of fun. It makes us good at diving and stuff. And we can always buy more of them later on. There are 38 total as far as I'm aware, and I think you can earn all of them, technically. It's a lot of work, so will you? Probably not. But I think, technically speaking, you can earn all of them. So, but yeah, I like that because I like this practically a fish one because it's like she went fishing with her grandpa. I think that's kind of a cute story. I'm not really sure I know what you mean, Chris. I just made up the names of my characters. They're not referencing anything. I don't even know what the because I've seen a couple people ask me about this, and now I feel kind of stupid because I don't know what we're talking about, but I just named them. I named Misty first, and then I actually randomized the name Ash, and I thought, oh, it's like Pokemon. Oh, so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't know that. No. I don't know things. So that's actually fully an accident. Honestly, didn't know there was a Misty. I knew about an Ash. I didn't know there was a Misty. That's news to me. Well, fully did not know that. Well, let's just pretend it was on purpose then. Misty is the redhead. There's a redhead? I've never seen that person in my life. I'm actually, unfortunately, not kidding. I don't know. She was in the original series. Oh yeah, I knew that. I was just kidding. I totally knew that this whole time because it would be really embarrassing if I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay, well, you're being really slow with this. It's taking a very long time for me to finish it. That counts as 3. Okay, good. Okay, you could probably use the bathroom. Ew! See, no one cleans anything around here. You want to get level 2 of any outdoor activity skill. Can I just have my sim practice archery here? What's wrong with this one? No, it's not that you're old because I don't know it. It's more of an issue with I don't know any references. References to media just whoosh almost always. Movies, TV, like oftentimes games that aren't The Sims. This is a me issue, like it's not a you issue. It's just I don't I'm just really bad about that kind of thing. Don't bring up the Chris pictures. We don't need to talk about that. It's not even that I'm chronically offline, Gummy. I just, I'm chronically online in a way that, I'm really in deep on just a few specific communities. I'm chronically online in the Sims and like YouTube communities. Everything else, don't ask me. Like I'm really bad with that, especially with movies and TV. I'm really all I watch is YouTube kinda. So like I don't really know what's going on with movies and TV too much. So I'm not so good at that. I probably would like some aspects of Pokemon, but I've never played it myself or anything like that. Anyway, I'm in deep on this, so. That's true, I would, Colette. I would get that one. Reality TV, I've got reality TV. I'm in on that. Oh, I watched the new episode of Survivor, yeah. Right now, I'm obviously I always watch Survivor, kind of obsessed. I just watched Project Runway for the first time. I watched this whole season of Project Runway. I watched Drag Race. I started watching Dancing with the Stars again this year. I haven't watched it in a few years. So I, you know, Great British Bake Off. What else do I watch? I didn't watch Love Island this summer, but I have watched it. Love Island UK many years in a row, just not this year. Traitors, I watched Traitors. I've never seen Big Brother though, unfortunately. That one didn't get me. Okay, did you finish the thing? Oh, I think we did. Yeah, natural survivalist. Okay, good. So I get more energy when I replenish the need outdoors now. I've never seen Great British Sewing Bee, but I've been told and like recommended that I should watch it, and I think that I really need to get on that because I feel like I would really enjoy that. I'm gonna put a woodworking table here. Oops. Woodworking table. I feel like this world or this lot could kind of use one of these. Okay, I'll worry about her later. I'll just send her home. Ash, what do you need to do next? Tell stories to Sims and have other Sims watch when Ash plays an instrument. Okay, let's go tell some stories at the campfire. Tell a goofy story. Or work on this too. Great British Pottery Throwdown too. Oh, the British know how to do reality TV. And you hate to admit it. I hate to like give this one to Dan, but they really do know how to do reality TV, don't they? Okay, have you finished telling your story? I'm gonna get a violin too. They can have this one thing and it's reality TV. Here's a true prodigy childhood violin. I'll practice that next. What the heck? It didn't even count as me finishing my storytelling. See, I'm gaining the creativity skill while I'm at camp as well. You know, there are Sims around. Why isn't it crossing off? Cross off. Cross off. I think he's dressed different because the rest of them all went swimming. So they put on their swim clothes and he didn't go swimming today. I don't know why it's not counting. That's so messed up. Yeah, I guess they're not watching, but I feel like I did this in my other playthrough without having to have them actually physically watch. Because it just says, have Sims nearby. That's the only requirement, is for them to be nearby. Here, now they're standing up. Maybe it'll work this time. Oh, never mind. They loved the fire pit this time. So I think the issue is that the Sims kept trying to add the cooking stove on there, and it was making it so they couldn't sit around it. But now that I've taken the stove off the top, they're able to. Yeah, you can customize the outfits too, Cozy. You can customize everything. Words cannot express just how much you can customize. Everything. Everything. Chaotic, I know there are dirty plates up here. There's nothing that can be done. The place being dirty is sort of just how getaways go. The way that you can fix them, I guess, is by like going into build mode and trying to press backspace, puts them in your household inventory, but there is no household inventory because you don't live here. They don't clean properly. The Sims team does know about that though, and they said they're trying to tune it for launch. I'm not playing on final software right now, so it might be different when it comes out. But trust and believe, I know. What you just saw was actually not bad. You should have seen what I've been playing with recently. Imagine like 12, 15 plates instead of like 4. No, there are people who clean, Foxy. They just don't do it properly everywhere. So, no, you don't need to hire a maid. You can set up, look, the camp counselors are set to clean. That's like one of the default settings is there's people that clean, but they just don't really clean the plates properly. And the plates being stuck on half walls, that's not really a new problem. That's been happening in The Sims forever, with things getting stuck on half walls and being placed there and stuff. So, yeah, this is just welcome to The Sims 4. We've got 8 hours left of our getaway. So we gotta try and make the most of it while we're still here. Is it gonna make me go to school today? Surely not. That simply can't be. Can I trade for a collectible with you, Aaron? Sammy, guys, with so much love and respect to you, there's not like I'm not doing something wrong with the mess. Trust me when I say I've played like 100 hours of this pack. I have done everything to try and make them clean the plates. The Sims team has acknowledged that it's an issue that needs tuned. It's not a Kayla issue. It's a Sims Adventure Awaits issue that needs tuned and will hopefully be tuned when it comes out next week. But they know that. They know that. It's not just me. This is just sort of like an issue with it that we've been reporting to them and stuff. So I've trustably I've done everything. I've done everything. It's especially bad, I've noticed, on this lot because of the half walls. The half walls are like sticky, like the things get stuck to the half walls, and it's really bad when you do a cooking competition because they're excessively cooking and you can't clean it. The Sims do clean it as well. They don't just like never clean. That's if they never clean, there would be plates everywhere. They just don't really clean enough. You know? Okay, I'm gonna trade for collectibles one more time so I can finish this. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's go see if we can win an archery competition. Maybe Aaron will do it this time because I couldn't get Alexander Goth to participate with me last time. Maybe Aaron will. Have it on the live stream yesterday. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. God, I bet Shella was so stressed out yesterday doing that live stream. It must have been so scary to do that live stream. No, a dishwasher isn't gonna help either, Molly. Because again, it's not like that they don't want to wash the dishes. What's happened right here is that all 3 adults have cooked a meal, or at least tried to cook a meal, right? I physically cannot drag them because I didn't make this. Same thing happens when you're like at the park, somebody else grills. You can't drag the plate because somebody else made it. So I can't clean it up. And it will sit there and these things will start to spoil and the employees don't clean it as fast as they probably should. It's not that big of a deal. It's really fine. Like it's kind of annoying, but they are also saying they're trying to tune it. So hopefully it'll be different when it comes out next week and then it'll be whatever, not an issue. The Sims house being messy is like, if that's the bug, then whatever. There's worse bugs. Yeah, the dishwasher won't make a difference really, because they just like washing it in the sink. It's not that they like are taking too long to wash, it's that they just don't really wash it fast. So, yeah, it even happens with university. Same thing. Oh, you're fine, Chaotic. This isn't the first time we had this conversation on this stream. It's come up a lot today, so. I really have had some trouble with the archery competitions when I do them off my lot. Like doing archery competitions on this lot, I have found doesn't really work how I want it to. It works fine when I do it on my home lot, but I've not really had good luck doing them on this lot. So I guess that's a thing to consider as well. Read fantasy or science fiction books 3 times? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Yeah, people hate dirty dishes. People get really upset when your Sim's house is messy, I think, just in general. They must hate my streams. I'm like, think about my legacy where all the ghosts have drowned, so my ghosts just drip water everywhere all the time, and there's just puddles all over the place. And I clean them, but like, there's always more every single day, so. Yeah. It's lovely. All right, how much time? 2 hours? Maybe I can try and get someone to watch me play my instrument again. I was about to get really mad and be like, oh my god, the campfire's missing. I was just in the wrong place. I was like, it's deleted. No. Nope. Wrong half of the lot. Doesn't even look the same. I love this lot. Griffey built this lot. I think this is one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite builds in The Sims 4 ever. Like in the game, one of the pre-built lots. This is really well done. I think it's the best one in this pack too. I don't want to like have any bias or anything, or like not to like, I'm not trying to like be mean to anybody else. I just am trying to compliment Griffey. I love this lot. I think it's so good. I really like this build. I think you did an amazing job with it. It's very, very cool. Yeah, I'll just keep this up for the next 20 minutes and then we'll go home. You want to steal the lake lot for a house so bad? I know that's the trouble. It's like so good, but I want to live here too. Okay, let's cancel and end the getaway. Well, that's our first ever getaway, our first camp. I think it was pretty fun. We built a lot of skill while we were there. So I am pretty pleased with that. Look at that, level 10 motor, 7 social. It's pretty good. That was Robin Banks. Yeah, Robin was the camp counselor. Fun, right? Okay, well here's my first butterfly. This is the Richmond birdwing butterfly. You see how it slots like somewhere specific in there? So now if I go into live mode, that butterfly slots right there. The other butterflies all slot to like a different part of this, basically. So we'll work on that as we play. No, I think there's 2 of the lake lots, Mega. They both have stuff on them already. I think they should, though. I would be sad if they didn't have stuff on them. Oh my god! I come home, you're dangerously tired? Grandpa, if you die, you're gonna like fully ruin the stream. No joke, that would really ruin the vibes. Okay. Yeah, empty lots make me sad too. I'd much rather not have empty lots. Is my preference personally. Maybe I'll put this just down here then. I built this, yeah, I built this house that we're playing on right now. Okay, I need to get level 2 handsiness skill before we go to work tomorrow. So I'll work on this a little bit, and then I think I might try and do some of this afterward. Just build some skills first. Yeah, I don't know. I understand, like, with the empty lot thing, like, some people prefer to have more empty lots so that they have, like, a blank slate to build on more easily. Some people want to have no empty lots. Some people want to have 1 or 2 empty lots. I am very much in the team 1 empty lot max, personally. I think that I would much rather bulldoze something and have something there for everybody by default than have an empty lot there. I don't love having to kick out, like if there's a townie there, I don't want to kick them out usually, but if there's just a house and nobody lives in it, I don't mind. I'll bulldoze it and put my own build there, you know? Like, I just would much rather have something than have nothing with every single one of them. So, because I much prefer having content for those things. And it's nice because not everybody likes to build, right? Maybe don't know how to build, they don't really want to build. Also, not everybody has access to the gallery or is like adept at using the gallery. And they might have a hard time finding something to replace that empty lot. Like, it's just so much easier if you give everybody something, you know? I think that's just better. So that's my preference. This world has 2 empty lots. One of them is covered in trees, though, so it doesn't look that empty, which feels nicer. Sometimes the gallery does not work. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, look! Oh my god. It's Abigail. Potential girlfriend alert. Maybe we have a deep conversation and then hug her. I don't know. Tell a gross joke. Give some fake bad news. Share some photos. Should we cloud gaze? The gallery not working? I've never heard of that. Oh, the gallery works 100% of the time, of course. The gallery has never had any issues, as we all know. Zero difficulty. Oh, don't send home. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was clicked on myself by accident. Maybe share your personal life goals and talk about your treasured memory. I don't know. Can I take you to the glowing part of the world? Oh, yeah. I'll go there next. Here's my other friend. Discuss interests with Imani. I guess I'm kind of busy right now, though. Laying on the ground. They have matching hair. No, they've got different hair. Abigail has like a long braid. And Misty has 2 braids. Okay. Slowly but surely talking to everybody. Oh, I'm getting kind of tired, but I'm still gonna go. Are there any festivals tonight? This world also glows. Oh, you're gonna lose your mind. There are 2 things that glow. One of them is called the Glow and Flow Festival. It only happens on the new moon, so it's not happening tonight. Something else happens. Oh, I don't even need to travel. I'm already in this neighborhood. Something else you can do any night. It's over here in this like sneaky little lagoon. This is beautiful. It's glowing already, right? You're probably obsessed with this. Oh, just you wait. These are the moonlight jellies, but it gets better. I'm walking over here, hold on. Misty is Ash's sister. Ash and Misty are siblings. This is their grandpa. Okay, ready? Well, you can't see it because of my watermark. Touch glowworm. Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. The Electric Lagoon is a mesmerizing natural wonder formed by a historic wave that introduced dazzling jellyfish to its waters. These jellyfish became a local delicacy. Isn't that amazing? So you can do a neon jellyfish swim if you want to, and you can swim in there. Or you could fish over here. Yeah, jelly style from swimming in the electric lagoon. I'm gonna try and do some fishing because I can catch a rare butterfly over here. Yeah, they eat them. The people love to cook jellyfish over here. I know. I know. Because they're so pretty. But you would not swim there personally? Why? Seem dangerous at all? But yeah, they cook them. They'll like grill them and stuff. Oh. Oh my god, they have their magic life jackets on. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna stand here until we catch a jellyfish, I think. We'll see what we get. Oh, they're too crafty for me. No, 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 no. Maybe we could try and get... Does he have any fishing skill? I did not give him any fishing skill. I guess I could. I cheated some skills for him already to try and act like Grandpa could teach us things. Okay, Grandpa has fishing skill. He can mentor us tomorrow. I'll see if she can catch something though. Come on. Yeah, you can like video gaming. That's cute. It's not really giving jellyfish, is it? Okay, let's go home. Let's go home. This is our first night in the house because we spent like the whole stream so far at camp. We weren't even home at all this whole time. Okay, yeah, there's just the one jellyfish that you can catch. As far as like new collectibles in the pack goes, there's 14 butterflies and moths you can collect, and then there's the one new fish, just one. So, time to befriend our imaginary friend. Yeah, we'll have to do that this weekend because my sim, Misty, oh no. Oh, she's gonna be in for a rough week because she's supposed to go to her job tomorrow for the first time. Okay, she needs to sleep like all day, basically. Oh, what are you doing? Stop! You can talk to the Plumbird? No, sleep. Ay, ay, ay. It's okay, we don't have work until 4 p.m. So we're gonna be okay. Put auto lights back on. We got all this complete too, so we're good there. I think it's gonna be technically Ash's first day of school as well. Cause he's been at camp this whole time, so. Grandpa's gonna grill us something. She's the kid's sibling, Riley. This is their grandpa. Misty and Ash are siblings. Their parents are not around. I didn't make up a story about them. I mean, maybe they're like dead? I don't know. I think they're probably like super dead, the parents. Sorry, that's not funny. I don't know why I just smiled and laughed. That's really tragic, actually. Tilly goes, yeah, you'd like that. What? Oh, I'm terrible. This is the reputation I've given myself on the internet. Like, yeah, I built this house, Jilly Bean. I didn't build this on stream. I built it this morning before I went live, but I did build this house, yes. Okay. What are you gonna do? No, Bo, you're not allowed to work out. Rejected, not allowed. Don't do that. Oh, you should go bow fishing, Bo. Oh, people are gonna love this. Wait until you see this. Okay, so if you have a high level in the archery skill, look what you can do. You can bow fish, and you actually get fish this way. Isn't that cool? So he has like max archery. I think it's level 4 archery that lets you bow fish, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's pretty cool actually. You gonna use the bathroom? Come on. No, you're just gonna sit there? Right, of course. Oh, can you not get to that toilet? Why? Can you not get out of your bed? I know you can because you got in the bed. Maybe the nightstand's too big. Look at all the fish he's catching me. Perfect. Okay, he wants to fish at 3 different locations, and that fishing didn't count, so I gotta do this. Okay. The new skills are not all max level 5. Archery is 5 level, diving is 5 level, paper crafting is 10 level, and entomology is 5 level. It just counted, yeah, because I had him do it again, but I had both fish twice. And then when I fished regular, it counted. You think diving and papercraft should be switched? I actually don't agree, Jamie. The dives are like cool and fun, but there's a lot of stuff that you can make with the paper crafting skill, and you can use this to decorate your house. Like there's like cards and paper mache animals and stuff. Once we start getting into it a little bit more and we've like made more things, I think you'll be like, oh, I'm eating my words. Adults can do archery. Adults can do archery. They can all do all the skills. No, papercraft is not a collection. We can make some things. Let's make a paper airplane again. And start building the skill. He's got no skill, so it's gonna take him some time. But you can even play with some of this stuff. Like, look at this. He made a paper airplane. You can throw the paper airplane around. Look. And you can play with it. It's kind of cool. Quite a choice to make an elder active. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to have like the ultimate grandpa. You know what I mean? Like, he loves to fish, he loves to grill. He's into archery and like outdoorsy stuff. Now he likes video games. Like, I'm going for like super grandpa with this guy. Yeah, I think that gets their fun up because it's kind of like he's playing with a toy, right? You think he'll cry if he dies? Yeah, I'm on long lifespan, so hopefully we're gonna be okay. I put us on long on purpose. Just to protect him. Okay, Misty, how are you doing? Trying to get her stuff all the way up. He's pretty good at diving too, if I remember correctly. Didn't I cheat that? Oh yeah, he's got diving 4. Watch this. Let's do a front pike flip. Okay, please don't die, Grandpa. Please don't die. He's got his life jacket on to dive. I don't think you should do that. But what do I know, I guess, right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's get a good angle of this. Legend. That's my grandpa. Again, let's do a lounger jump this time. Come on. Whoa! Oh my god, I actually didn't watch anybody do that one yet. That was my first time seeing that one. How come I didn't watch that when I was playtesting in early access? Lounger jump? How come I didn't see that? Wait, let's try and get a screenshot of him in the middle of it. Oh my god. That's my grandpa. Oh, I love that so much. That's fun. See, there's so many cool little things in this pack. It's just fun. I really had fun playing with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this has been a really good time for me. Okay, Grandpa, let's go do some paper crafting. Let's make paper mache. Okay, let's do a kitty or something. See how we feel about that. Okay, Misty is mostly rested. I'm gonna go shower now. No, there's not any new deaths in this pack, unfortunately. There is a new woohoo. You can woohoo in the water, like in open water. So you can do it in the pool or inside of the ocean. Basically, you can just click on the water where they can swim and you can woohoo in there. But I don't have a partner right now, so. No new death. No, the jellyfish can't kill you. I honestly didn't even really consider that. Here. Gray, paper mache, goofy kitty. See? And imagine like a bajillion little decorative things that you can craft. Isn't that fun? So we need this skill. Edward, they haven't changed it yet. They will change it, but not until the pack comes out on Thursday. They don't update the early access at all in the slightest. And that makes sense. Like, there's no point in them spending time to update the early access build. Like, they're working on the real game. This is a waste of time to update this because the real one's going to come out next week. But it will be updated in the real one, but it's not in this. Let's make a plant. So, if jellyfish can't kill you, what's the point in having them? That's what I'm trying to say, right? You think Grandpa needs a much younger girlfriend for water woohoo? You want to kill Grandpa? Why are you saying these things? Okay. Misty, you could probably just sleep a little bit more, honestly. You're going to work at 4 p.m. She's gonna be at work, like, the whole time. All weekend. But I guess that's fine. Let me do some more cooking. Let's do, like, something that's a high skill. How about a salt-baked fish? Highest skill thing we can make. Okay, work for Misty starts in an hour. I feel like I should have had her eat more before she left, huh? Can I... Just before we go? Oh, the whole family's home. That's cute. All right. Happy Friday. You want to do some homework, kid? Okay. Who's ready? I think my needs are as good as they're gonna get before we have to go. She's gonna be so stressed at work. Okay. She's in her... Oh, I thought it was her pajamas. They weren't. It's just her work outfit. Never mind. We're fine. All right. Off you go. Let's go on an expedition while you're there. Ash, in the meantime, you want to win an archery competition and then find 5 Sims hiding during hide and seek. And also, I wanted to spend time working on my imaginary friend. Maybe we can play with this outside. Okay. Personality-wise, by default, this little orange one is a goofball, but you can change it. Would you prefer that we change it to be something else? You tell me. Evil. Okay. I knew this was going to happen. If we were to name the creepy imaginary friend, what would you like to name it? I feel if I were to name it Pikachu, I'm like a poser. Because I don't know anything about Pokemon, and if I do that, people are gonna think that I do, so I just don't know if I can do that, chat. I understand, but I just don't know if I can do that. Peppa? Oh, that's horrible. Stanley? You think Stanley should be associated with this? Curly? Like my horrible Animal Crossing villager? I name it The Enemy. Oh my god, wait, like in my Sims 3 save, where I never... where I never called the boyfriend his real name, I just called him The Enemy. Should we call him The Enemy? There is something kind of funny about that, though. The Enemy. Okay. Turn into imaginary friend. Wow, I didn't even talk to it yet. How come I can already do that? Usually you have to talk to it a little bit. Okay. Trade for new collectible with The Enemy. Play Fairy Tale Castle with The Enemy. Okay, I'm really glad we named it The Enemy. That's really funny. That was a good choice. Yeah, the adults can't see it. So look, I'm currently clicked on Ash. He can see it. Grandpa can't. Ash can. Grandpa can't. And now Grandpa has a cheap fridge smell. Stress moodlet. Oh, sorry. This is our first pop-up from the career. My Sim's working as a camp, like park ranger, basically. We have an archery mishap. Even with dulled arrow tips, archery can be a dangerous sport if safety is not taken seriously. Misty could tell one camper was trouble, knocking arrows while facing away from the target and pretending to shoot straight up in the air. Ooh! One wrong move and things could get very real very fast. This kind of chaos can't fly at archery camp. How should Misty handle the situation before it escalates? Let's give the camper a stern warning. Performance gain small. Misty took a deep breath and gave the camper one more shot, this time with some extra coaching. To everyone's surprise, the camper took it seriously and nailed a clean shot. The rest of the group followed suit, and the whole class left with sharper aim and a better attitude. Archery win. Oh, good. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and play hide and seek with the imaginary friend. Let's ask to play hide and seek. We could play with everybody. When you play with everybody, like when you start it, you are the seeker, right? So I'm gonna start counting and they're all gonna start hiding. It looks like Grandpa's gonna hide in the bed. Watch this. And then it starts sparkling because that's where someone's hiding. So it tells you, the player, where somebody is. So we can look for the sparkles to try and find them. Oh, I just watched somebody hide in this bush. They can hide in the trash cans too. I've noticed they mostly hide in bushes and in trash cans when I play. Okay, so they can look around by themselves, or you could like sort of tell them where to look. He'll just wander, or you could be like, oh, maybe try looking right here. So I found Grandpa. And then, look. Seeking happy memories. We have a little thingy because we played hide and seek together. Look for hiding sims. Abigail wants to come over, that's fine. Okay. Find this one too. And then let's find this one last. I need to find, what, 5 sims total? Yeah, so we gotta do it a bunch. Oh! Oh my god. Big mammal. Bear? There have been reports of a large bear wandering in the outskirts of base camp. While checking the trailheads, Missy notices something large rustling through the nearby foliage. The safety manual said to stay calm, make yourself big, and shout to scare it off. But as the towering shape lumbers closer, maybe it's time to forget the manual and just run for it. No, scare it off. Be brave. What did it say? Performance gain medium. Standing tall, arms wide, Misty bellowed loudly at the bear. Roar! She even scared herself a little as the bear ran off. Safety lesson applied. Take that, nature. How are we doing? Pretty well. We're confident and stuff too from it, which is good. If she dies, she dies. Imagine if my sim died from that. That would be really bad. Looking for hiding sims. What, are we playing again? Surely not. Didn't I end the... It just said chat with the enemy. Okay, I want to do some cooking because one of the things that the kid wants to do is like cook recipes as a group. So I'm gonna do some like cook together. Let's make a fried fish plate. Pretty much all Bo cooks is fish, I've noticed. Wait, why are you doing this? You don't want to join in on the cooking? Join cooking. But that's kind of funny though. I feel like that fits with his whole vibe, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Okay. Can adults play hide and seek with only other adults? I actually haven't tried to do it with only adults. I feel like you probably can. Yeah, because I can ask her to play hide and seek and just play with her. So yeah, you can. It doesn't really, like, there's not really much in this pack that is, like, limited to specific age groups. There's a bunch of stuff that kids can do, but it's not like only kids can do it. Like the rock, paper, scissors, the hide and seek, collectible trading, even playing on the playground. Like the playground is made for kids, but adults can use the slide too. So most things like, and then paper crafting like is a great kids activity, but anybody can do it, you know? So, I think that's good. Megan, you don't really have to disable imaginary friends in pack settings because you only have one if you buy one. So like to disable it, just don't buy one, you know? Where's the doll? Is it out here still? Yeah. Like you only have one if you've purchased one of the 4. You don't get given one, like it doesn't happen to you. You have to sort of opt in already by buying one. So yeah, in The Sims 3, they would spawn in automatically. It was terrible, but that doesn't happen here. So you don't have to really worry about that too much. It will be fine. Oh God, he scared me. I didn't know he was there. I didn't know he was there. Oh, you didn't really join the cooking, did you? You were a bit late on that one. Oh, maybe I could get the grandpa to watch you play your instrument now that we're not at the camp anymore. Here, grandpa, can you come watch so I can get this thing finished for his little foundational moment? Yeah, center of attention. Okay, good. Not too bad. You can just go to bed. Save the game. So what is this pack even about? You know, that's a really good question. When I try, so normally with Sims packs, I feel like I can give you a one-word answer for that. Like, this pack is about death, or this pack is about, you know, whatever, fairies, or usually packs have a one-word thing. I think that they're trying to say it's adventure. I don't like that word for this. This pack is kind of about 2 things. This pack is about the getaways, which are like vacations, sort of, like a pre-planned vacation with an itinerary that you can schedule. It's very customizable and very cool. And then it's also about like childhood and like the spirit of childhood, because adults can do loads of like childhood feeling things too. And it's kind of also about the outdoors in a way as well. But I don't know, activities. It's kind of like The Sims 4 getaways and hobbies. You know? I think that maybe they should have stuck to just The Sims 4 businesses last time, and this one could have been The Sims 4 getaways and hobbies. Because this is more of a hobby pack than that one was. But no, I wouldn't even say it's outdoor retreat revamped. I understand that some people like to try and say that because everyone's always like looking to compare packs and like say we shouldn't have had this because we already have that thing. This pack and outdoor retreat have absolutely zero overlapping gameplay. Like, sure, some of this stuff is outdoorsy, but outdoor retreat is about camping, and like pretty much that's it, just camping. This pack is not about camping at all. Like, you can do stuff outside, and like you could host like a summer camp, I guess, but that's not the only, like, this pack is not really about that, you know? Because you could host like a luxury Love Island style woohoo getaway, and that has nothing to do with outdoor retreat. Right? So anyway, I wouldn't really compare them in that way. So yeah, and also outdoor retreat was from 10 years ago. I sort of am of the opinion that it's not really a bad thing for them to revisit themes. Like, just because we got some outdoorsy stuff, one outdoorsy thing, hiking, 10 years ago, doesn't mean that we can't get new outdoorsy stuff today, right? Like, I just don't really feel like the existence of one thing means that something else can't, because there's such a wide variety of things in the world that could be added to The Sims, and if you just like cross out anything outdoorsy because we happened to get something sort of like that a long time ago, even when there's no, like, it'd be different if it was the same, right? Like if the gameplay was similar, but it's not. So, and like this isn't like refresh material, you know? Like this wouldn't be a pack refresh. This pack is about getaways. Everything else is like side gameplay. So yeah, like Snowy Escapes got outdoor activities too, but I think that because Snowy Escapes outdoor activities are very snow focused, with the exception that you can hike in Snowy Escape as well. You can also kind of hike in Growing Together. You can like power walk in that pack. So, and that's from Outdoor Retreat. That's from Outdoor Retreat. Let's maybe cook a meal again. Let's make like scrambled eggs with bacon. No, I'm gonna have you actually cook together with instead. Cook together with Ash. Oh, let's do a fruit and yogurt parfait actually, because that's like a low level, easy one. Also, outdoor retreat is bad. Yeah, exactly. Outdoor retreat kind of has like nothing in it, in a way. So, did that even count? Yeah, it did. Okay. Again, it's fun to camp, but that's pretty much all you can do in that pack. So, and now that they've made it so that you can go on vacation, like with vacation rentals with the base game, it's, you know, it was pretty revolutionary back then, but now that the base game has it too, it's like, okay, can you join in cooking one more time, please? Thank you. Perfect. What about the jungle one? Well, that one's totally different. That pack, Jungle Adventure, is like about exploring those temples. That's like not even on the same wavelength as this, you know? Like that's like a whole other thing. It's fun, but it's like not even, you can't even really compare it. So. Oh, bacon cookies. I made cookies a couple nights ago. I still have some cookie dough that I haven't baked yet. Usually when I bake cookies, I only bake like some of the dough so that I can have fresh cookies hot from the oven, you know, repeatedly. I usually freeze loads of it. But I made cookies on Wednesday? Oh God, I don't remember. This week's been a blur. This week has been a blur. Okay, we finished that part of our thing now. From Feed Yourself. Wait, it didn't even count. Oh my God, I gotta do it again. Okay, one more time, cook together with. Let's make some pasta. Are you gonna do it? It's been a week full of Mondays. Yeah. Yeah, I would say similar. Yeah, it's just like the making of the review video, like what I posted earlier today, it's killer. Okay, I need to use this to get a quick meal 3 times now. That's 1. I'm kind of just trying to like sneak through this here. Cheese, crackers, here we go. Oh, you're gonna love this. Have a quick meal, fairy bread. Oh, formative moments challenge complete. Good. Fed myself as a kid. So we'll progress more quickly in the culinary career and the barista and fast food careers if we wanted to as an adult. So there's a handful of new recipes like that. Okay. What else do you want to do? Be a good student. That one wants you to get an A and do your homework 3 times. Have a best imaginary friend. Be entrepreneurial. Oh, I completed that instantly. Oh, because I've earned 1,000 simoleons already. Okay. I had this problem before where it wouldn't go away after I did that, so that's no good. But maybe when I reload the lot or something, it'll be better. I don't think you can have more than 1 imaginary friend. God, I don't know why anybody would even ask that question. Isn't the 1 bad enough? Oh, can you? Ah, that wasn't even on my radar. Ew, 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 ew. I don't even care to find out. Ask somebody else. Ask somebody else. With love and respect. Not for me. Oh my God, did I break this one by doing that? Oh no. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't. He's fine. That was horrifying. Tell an outrageous story. Okay, I'm gonna try and do an archery contest with this thing. With the enemy. Yeah, you can like deactivate them in the sense that you can ask them to go back into like the little toy. That's always how it's worked in the Sims 3. It was like that too. Like when you went to sleep or to school, the imaginary friend would go back and sit in its toy instead. Oh my. No, Elmay, I'm actually not kidding. Please don't make me do this. You asked somebody else if you could have more than one. This is the only question I refuse to find out. There's other people that have early access. Don't make me do this. Oh God, look at it. It's got a weapon. Do you want to see something? Here is imaginary friend. Have you thought to yourself, what does it look like underneath that costume? And you want me to have more than one? Nothing could have prepared me for this when I first saw this. Nothing could have prepared me for this. I don't even know how they did this because it's not physically possible with the existing sliders in game to make their faces look like that. But he looks the same as the costume. Like it's not a costume. This part is like a face morph. It's like this is a costume, but this is the face morph. Because you can adjust it. Nobody saw that coming. Can you make it look normal? This is the smallest you can make their eyes. So not really, because I can't get any smaller than that. So, what about a preset? Oh, I guess I didn't try a preset. Please, don't make me. Can I stop looking at him in cast? I know you want to see, but like, do I have to be the one to go over this? Don't make me do it. Okay, I think my competition stopped when I went into cast. I guess that makes sense. Okay, save. I'm gonna do it now. Here we go. Oh! A long-standing tradition at Mycelli Park is to take a dip in the freezing water of Whisperglass Lake at night for 30 seconds. There is nothing to gain from this except being wet, cold, and having a sense of pride and accomplishment. Misty doesn't have to do this, but then what would all the kids casually swimming in the lake think if she backs out now? Oh, take a plunge. Performance gain medium, minus 75 hygiene. Uh-oh. Misty flawlessly jumped into the water without a single shudder. Every sim watching can't deny how impossibly cool it was to see that stunt. Misty deserves all the pride and wet clothes. Oh. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're swimming. Okay, that's fine. You can practice diving maybe while we do this. I kind of want a picture of the thing with the weapon. Why did it have like a little evil smile? Do you feel like you're in danger right now, Chad? He's aiming it right at you. The thing, the monster, the creature. When I wrote my review, I called them all sorts of things like that in my script. I kept calling it the creature. The enemy. Near the edge of base camp, Misty stumbles upon a weathered rock etched with strange runes. The markings are unfamiliar, sharp, deliberate, and definitely not in any language she recognizes. Campfire stories have mentioned carvings like these appearing deep in the park, but no one has ever confirmed their origin. This could be a brand new discovery or some kids messing around in the forest. What should Misty do? Oh, tell base camp. Performance lost small? Oh! god, you guys, I've done that same pop-up like 4 times, and every time I got performance gain from telling base camp about it. But this time it was a prank. Well, that sucks. I feel like I just got scammed. Did I win the contest? Surely that thing didn't beat me. What the heck? Take a shower. Oh, we just maxed the diving skill. We can do the front twister flip. Should we do it? Front twister flip. You ready? Come on, Grandpa. Let's see it. Oh! Isn't that good? That's really impressive. Okay, let's try and do a competition. Oh, the imaginary friend's gone. What should we do next? Maybe, I guess I need to play hide and seek again. Can Jingle's kid have an imaginary friend? Oh. Seriously? Oh, I forgot there's a festival on right now. Oh my god. Wait, we should come get this. I also need to make sure I catch this butterfly at the festival. Oh. Misty somehow got roped into giving a little lesson to the other campers about the wonders of Myceli Park. There is so much to share and barely enough time to explain it all. Should she stick to the real history of the camp or dive into the local myths and legends that have been passed down through generations? See, I don't like this wording because I think that like local legends are also a real history of the camp. Like that is a local history. That is a true real, maybe it's about a monster, but like that's like that's an important thing, you know? So I'm gonna wow them. Performance loss small, okay. Misty tried to get everyone into the local legends, but the campers weren't impressed. No gasps, no questions, just a long silence and a few awkward shrugs. Cool story, someone said, clearly not meaning it. Oof. Oh my god, we're falling apart. Okay, well, I just got another butterfly. Now I have 2 of them. I'm gonna put that in here. See, isn't that cool? I guess I'll have my drink. Maybe I can play like on this thing. Do you wanna play on the playground? We haven't done this yet on stream. So with these, Sims of all ages can use them, but there's a couple things that toddlers can't use. Like toddlers can't do this. Look, this is what I was telling you about! This is what I was trying to say earlier. Did you see that with the weird like... But anyway, toddlers can't climb this. The toddlers can't use ladders either, but they can walk up the staircase. Only if they have level, is it like level 2 of the motor skill or something? The kids can also climb up the slide. Watch this. The toddlers can't climb up slides, but they can slide down them. Have you ever met a Warrior Cats kid? Oh, I sure have, Owen. You know who's a Warrior Cats kid? Hope. Doesn't that make a lot of sense? My sister was one too. So I know this very well. I'm gonna try and do a contest again. Maybe I can do it against like, oh, let's do it against the bird. See if it works this time. Look, 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 see? I tried to warn you. If you read them, you would have been. You played horses in recess. Yeah, I never read them either, but I would have been really into it if I had read them. Hope has tried to tell me to read them now, and I'm kind of considering it, honestly. So, it's so accurate to weird kid behavior. Yeah, the thing is though, like, this is so us. Like, the like pretending to be a bird thing, like, there's absolutely no room to judge. There's no room to judge, you know? So I get it. Yeah, from what I've heard, Warrior Cats is really dark. It's like a kid's book series, but, you know, Warrior Cats. I think, like, they're just dying left and right. I think it's brutal. It's, like, super violent. Okay, well, hopefully I can win this contest before the festival ends, because I don't want Kaysen to leave. How are you doing? Let's do practice camp activities. Oh! That's what you look like? And I beat Kaysen 80-40. Perfect. Okay, let's go back home. Let's go back home. What do you want to do next? You want to be an enthusiast and listen to music. Okay, maybe I should buy a radio then. Where am I? I almost lost it. I'll just put it like right here for now. Listen to kids radio, okay? We'll see how it goes. Is it like a bucket list for kids? Yeah, you know, that's kind of how I would describe it. So these formative moments, when you complete them, you can get like reward traits. It suggests you some. Like, be inquisitive about cuisine. Oh, order from 4 different market stalls. That's cool. But then you can get these reward traits, and it's kind of like little mini aspirations, and it is very similar to the bucket list stuff from Life and Death, but like for children instead. That's sort of like where it is in the menu and everything like that. I just got level 9 of the social skill. Maybe I can just give you a music preference, because it hasn't given me the thing saying, does Ash like this? I'm gonna say you like kids radio, and maybe you like nature soundscapes. I could see that for you. Yeah, I think the formative mini quests are really fun. I think that, like, from a storytelling perspective, I think it's really neat to be able to have that, because it's kind of cool to say, like, oh, this kid was a natural survivalist because he went to summer camp and had this like really formative childhood experience loving this camp, and now he loves the outdoors. Like, I just think that's like so realistic to have this like experience as a kid that then impacts you into your life as an adult. And there's other ones that are like, maybe you loved writing as a kid and you want to be so you became a writer when you grew up. Like, I just think that's super cool. I think that's a nice detail. Let's play Void Critters with our grandpa. Your experience at camp was that you hated it? Really? I never went to a sleepaway camp. I went to a handful of summer camps as a kid. I went to like vacation Bible school, you know, because it's like free and stuff. So we weren't even religious really, but I went to that every year. And I went to art camp as a kid, like where I did like crafts and pottery and stuff. But I went to like a handful of day camps from time to time. Free is free, yeah, exactly. I actually really liked VBS as a kid. I never enjoyed like the singing church songs aspect of it, because I never sang them. I would stand there and mouth the words because I was embarrassed, which is so cringe, by the way. Why was I embarrassed by that? I like would refuse to sing them, not because I like didn't want to or I didn't like agree with it, but because I was like scared of singing them. Meanwhile, everyone in the entire place is singing them. It's not a big deal. It's not embarrassing to sing them. They all are. But I would like just mouth them. I wouldn't actually sing it. Anyway, I actually kind of liked it because we would do like crafts and activities and stuff at VBS. So, yeah, and then the end was kind of like a party. Like the last day of VBS, they would like have like, you know, those like blow up bouncy castles and stuff. And they would have like ice pops. That was fun. Yeah, as if the other kids were good at singing. Exactly. Like, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. When I look back on my childhood and like how many things I was so embarrassed about and like so shy about for no reason. Like normal things. And I was like so internally shameful about them. It makes me sad. Like I was just like this little kid that's like so embarrassed about nothing. Like, oh, it just breaks my heart. I was like 9. Anyway, I really hope that, I know there's like some younger people here, you're not like all young, but I hope that like maybe you don't have that same experience, or if maybe you could like, I don't know how to say this, but oh, my kid's raging about Void Critters. We lost. Me playing Mario Kart. Anyway, I hope that like, I just wish that like I didn't feel that way, so I hope that you don't feel that way also, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Did I have to win? Oh, I had to win that and I didn't manage to. Uh-oh. Okay, you can go to sleep. So can Bo. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a level of it being like related to my anxiety and it coming out as embarrassment for sure. But I don't know. It's just sad. It's just sad. But I was anxious. Oh, I was anxious. I don't really think that I feel... No, that's not true, because I do feel really embarrassed about a lot of things these days. I still suffer from deep embarrassment. However, I think that the things that embarrass me are very different now, you know? Or like the places that embarrass me. Because I'll sit here and do the most ridiculous things on my Twitch stream. Don't even care in the slightest. But like, you know how the people were here like working on the bookshelves in my house? The built-ins? The thought of them hearing my voice is so embarrassing to me. Like that I cannot handle. That's so embarrassing. But I'll say the same thing out loud to 4,000 people and that's fine. Like... Anyway, what should we have that? Maybe we have him have, action-packed childhood. Oh no, Fisher Kid. So we can advance more quickly in the fishing skill. Yeah, because he's supposed to like fishing. That's good stuff. Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I should show you this. I didn't show you. They started painting yesterday, the bookshelves. They were here again today. It's taking longer than I thought it would. And also, it's so loud. I didn't know it was gonna be loud when they painted. I'll play you the video so you can hear what I heard. This is from this morning, okay? You're gonna lose your mind over this. You're not even gonna believe that it's paint. Okay, so this is the sound of, I'll just put the video on. It's like behind the tarp and stuff, and they're in this room with the door closed. Okay? I think it's a paint sprayer, but I did not expect it to be loud. I mean, it's like they got a blender running down there or something. Anyway, they've been doing a lot of that. It's not only the paint sprayer. They like, I think there was a hammer in that video too. And like, I think they've been doing some sanding also, but it's been so loud. This is today. Everything was already sanded. And like, cause mind you, this is what the room looked like yesterday. Like sanding what? You know? So, anyway, it's very loud. Consistently very loud, but it looks good. This was yesterday. They did a second coat on it today, and obviously there's gonna be wallpaper, so. I'm glad you like the color. I did get nervous that the color looked too gray when I saw it yesterday, but then Hope talked me down from that. It's blue. It's blue. And the wallpaper is very much blue as well. Let me show you what it's gonna look like together. I have a picture of this as well. So that you can like visualize. These are the two of them together. That's the paint, this is the wallpaper. So, anyway, it's very much blue. I think it's gonna be really cute when it's done. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They're just putting built-in bookshelves in like a room that was, I think that the previous owners used that room as an office downstairs. It's like right off of the kitchen, this room. For me, it's been like the cat room. One of the litter boxes is in there. My cat's favorite cat tree is usually in there. I had like just a chair in there. I have a bookshelf that had my records in it in there. It was kind of like a room that had nothing in it, just like a couple random things. Because I always wanted to put bookshelves in it, but we haven't done it yet until now, so. Anyway, it's still gonna be the cat room though. It just also is gonna have really nice built-ins. Oh God, now you're doing this? You're gonna end up dying doing this. It's 6 a.m. Let's get some leftovers. Okay, Misty, maybe you're gonna be so stressed. So she's gonna come home at noon. She's been gone this whole time. We still are not gonna I don't think she's gonna get promoted today. Maybe I'll inspire coworkers to be competitive. We'll see how that goes. It's a good sign they stand in between. That's true. That is promising. They've done, I think, a really good job. And they've been really neat with it all, so. Well, Snowy, Snap can't get in here right now because I had the door closed and like the tarp was closed. So Snap can't get up to the staircase right now. The painters were still here when I went live. So it was zipped shut. So she couldn't get to the staircase, so Snap's not in here. When it's unzipped, she can get through, but it was closed because they were paint spraying, so. Yeah, she's not in here. I could open it, but I've just been live this whole time, so I haven't bothered with it. No, retirement's not a pack feature. He just had a job and then retired from it. He's just an elder, so it isn't anything special. He's just an elder who has retired. Snaps on Dan's desk. That's so messed up. You know, you think you can trust somebody, and then she goes and hangs out with Dan instead of me. Oh, yesterday I tried to give Snap her medicine. I was just trying to test it, because not her medicine, her IV. Which is worse. But yesterday I tried to test out giving her her IV without using a treat to distract her for the first time. Not to be evil, but just to see, like, would she allow me to do this if I wasn't giving her a treat at the same time? The answer is no. She would not. But she had about, I would say, like, half of the IV before she started getting really antsy and I had to give her the treat. But I was really curious to see, like, would she allow it? No. Smart girl, understandable. She shouldn't allow it. But anyway, she got her treat still. So but she's trained me well, I guess. She knows her worth, yeah. She's getting lots of pets from Dan while he sings Wicked because he isn't using his hands to game. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Well, Carmi, I don't think I would put my office down there in the cat room. It will be really cute, but the thing about my office is that I have like very ugly desk. This is ugly. Like all these monitors, the microphone, the cameras, the back of my desk doesn't look cute, you know? I think it looks okay from the front, but the back of it is ugly, and like the cable management, if I tried to put it down there, would be a mess. And the only place that I could put my desk in that office, it wouldn't fit because the wall is quite small in between the doors, the like closet door and the hallway door, but then the back would be the window. And it's not smart to put like the window behind you because it would be like super backlit. So I couldn't really, and I'm not gonna put it in the middle of the room because that's horrible. So yeah, I'm not gonna move my office or anything. But It's gonna be cute, but I don't think I would move anything down there because it's just like sort of a weird shape, I guess. There's like doors all over it because it has like it has double doors into the hallway. It has the closet door. There's a door to the patio from there, like a single door that goes to the patio. And so it's like, there's not really a place to put the desk, you know? Is Dan a good singer? I think Dan's a good singer. I don't think that Dan thinks that Dan is a good singer. So, no, the previous owners used it like an office. You know, when there's like sometimes people have like a small room downstairs that like is kind of designed to be an office. That's how the previous owners had it. But it doesn't work for me as an office. So, it can just be a reading nook. That's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes I was thinking too. You want to win a 3rd archery contest. Okay, let's try and do one right now. Maybe with Nathaniel. I think so. How do you, the content creator, conceptualize us, the audience? Do I think of you as like a homogenous blob? Or like a colony of cats? I actually don't really know. This is gonna sound really weird, but specifically on stream, I don't really, like, I don't think of you as a blob because I know that you're all like, there's a bunch of people here typing, but I was gonna say I almost don't conceptualize you at all. Like, it's very hard to fathom the fact that there are 4,000 people watching you at this very second, you know? Like, how could I... Did I get level 4 archery skill? Oh, cool. But yeah, like, how could you even conceptualize that properly? You know what I mean? Nathaniel has ditched me and is not playing my contest. It's just not, like, it's such a weird thing to even try to think about, so... It's really hard to wrap your head around, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But maybe I think of you as one big blob then. I don't know. Okay, he wants to mount or bowl 5 fish and then fish for a total of 10 hours. Oh, this is Laxmi. This is the butterfly conservationist. This is one of the new townies, like one of the new special townies. You can ask for like a adventure quest from this one. This is the least interesting of all the adventure quests. But we may as well do it, right? Oh, would you please let me ask you about it? Please, please, please. It's just like a mini tutorial about how to raise butterflies, which I haven't done yet in this stream, so it's probably for the best if we do it. Start archery competition. How about with Alexander Goth? Let's see if it works this time. They don't want to do it with me. Here I'm trying to win my 3rd one. Is the geyser cool? Oh, the geyser is so cool. I should have my sim just come stand over here, honestly. Because then you can try and see it when it happens. Woe to the geyser blow. Oh, it's happening right now! I think. I could have sworn I heard it rumble. Maybe I missed it. I might have missed it. Oh, I got torn rotator and archer's elbow. Oh, shoot. We can't do that right now then. Hi, Jack. Thanks for the raid. My child is very injured, apparently. Yeah, if you get archer's elbow and then you keep going, then you get a torn rotator. That hurts. Was the pain from archer's elbow not enough for continuing to practice archery while injured? Ash is now more seriously injured than before. Yeah. You know, when you put it like that. Oh, I'm home from work. Did I get promoted? No, of course I didn't. Well, no, archery's not only for kids, Samantha. Anyone can do archery. Well, not anyone. Toddlers can't do archery. But everyone else can do archery. Kids and up can do archery. Okay, your fun is super low. Maybe you should... I think you like archery, so hopefully this will help you. Yeah, there you go. That's getting my fun up actually pretty quickly too. Look at that. Not too bad. Okay, we should do some crafting of some butterflies and stuff, so we can try and get this all crossed off. Probably also infants. Yeah, you know, I haven't tested it, but my assumption is that infants can't do archery. I guess I can't confirm that. But I'm pretty sure that the infants cannot hold a weapon. So okay, well, we'll fix this. Maybe we can bring everybody else back home. Ash, Bo. Now you're getting kind of tired. What do you want to do? For this, you need to talk to the butterfly conservation. Oh, I didn't do that. And then buy a caterpillar incubator from the ranger station. I didn't do that either. I just left. Oh, man. That's okay. We can go back there eventually. Another day. Okay, I'm mopping. I'm gonna repair. Come on. You got this. What kind of skill do you have? Archery 3? It's possible that your little brother could beat you. Oh, I still have a torn rotator. Never mind. Okay, only 8 hours though of a torn rotator, which isn't actually that bad. Are these ones common? Should I go examine them? I have to examine 3, so we'll start working on those. Okay, only one of them was common. Let's just look around, see if we can find any additional butterflies anywhere. You can't go over there. I don't think we're gonna have much luck. I know that we can fish up the jellyfish, and then if you place it, you can get a rare one, which is kind of fun. Have one in my inventory. I have one in, this is uncommon though. And I think I already have that one in here. Yeah, that one's already in that thing. So I don't actually need that. Okay, you go fish. Maybe Ash, you could try and get the imaginary friend out of here. Summon. We'll try and play some games or something. Oh, the Round the Fire Festival. Oh, we should probably go to that actually. Because we haven't been to too many of the festivals yet. And this one only happens on the weekends. So that would be good for us to do. I actually don't agree, Mimi. You can make hotels. It's not really what I want to see from hotels, because I want like the Sims 3 Island Paradise. But you can make a hotel. You can make like a, I would say bed and breakfast more than hotel, because it's smaller, you know? But the whole point of this pack is to make a custom lot that you can stay over with other customers. So, like, I don't really know, that's sort of like by definition kind of like a hotel, you know? They're not gonna ever say it's a hotel, because I think that's kind of limiting actually, because you can do more than just make a hotel, right? But like, sort of, yeah. You can't really assign rooms in the way that I want to. You can have a room that you've claimed as your own, but it isn't like you checked in and got told to go to room 3. You just pick one as your own. So it's still not a hotel pack, but you can build a hotel to visit. Not really one to like run and operate, but you can visit a hotel. This whole pack is about custom vacations, right? And like making your own sort of, so you could have a hotel that is like only visited by vampires, you know? And like that's your vibe. The whole point of this is to build custom scheduled vacation itineraries and lots for them to take place on. you know? No, I wouldn't say it's like a uni dorm either, because it's more temporary than that. It's a little bit different than that too. I think bed and breakfast is the best comparison, but even that is sort of limiting because it is more than that, right? Like, because you can do like you can make a summer camp, you could make like you know, a art retreat where you go and stay in a cabin and do art the whole time, or the art retreat could have you staying in a more of a hotel room style thing, you know, like it's very customizable. So well, so you can't move your Elder Sims to a retirement home, Caleb, but what you could do, I guess I should show you this. If I planned a getaway, right? I granted I haven't built this yet. Oh, you should come catch the Sphinx moth. I don't have one for this to happen on, but you can pick whatever lot you want this to be on. So maybe you want the getaway to happen at the bar. Maybe you want it to happen at the nightclub. Maybe actually it should happen at the park or at the Spencer Kim Lewis family's house. You pick wherever you want it to be. It doesn't even need to be at your house. It can be somebody else's house. You can pick how long it is, max of 6 nights, right? But you can make it recurring weekly. So you can kind of make a retirement home, but you can't move the sim out. They'd still be in your household. They'll be gone for 6 days. They'll come home 1 day a week and then go back again for 6 days. Does that make sense? And you can like pick from the presets. There is a senior living community preset that has them have breakfast, then work out, then play games, then have dinner, then do free time, then go to bed. And that'll happen every day. It's kind of like a visit day for them to come home. Yeah, exactly. And then you could pick how many seniors do you want to have? Do you want 8? Do you want the default of 6? You can assign who those seniors should be. You can pick an outfit for them to wear if you wanted to. There's like visitors that'll come hang out, and they have different. See, like, look, the visitors will probably come at. Well, they don't have anything for the visitors to do, but the visitors partake in free time in the evening with you. There's an entertainer. There's staff that'll do like the cleaning, I assume. Yeah. So but also you could just make your own, do a fully custom one. So it's very, very customizable. Yeah, you could make a daycare kind of like that. You could make a boarding school kind of like that. That's a lot of I haven't tested out a daycare or a boarding school yet because I'm waiting until I have my other packs. I don't want to do it with just this pack. That's boring to me. But we're gonna do a boarding school on Monday. That's like the first build that I'm doing when I get my packs. I'm making a boarding school on Monday. That is very much my plan. So anyway, it's so customizable. I think that like people are having a hard time wrapping their head around what the pack is, because it's not hotel. Like, right, like the answer is it's not hotels, but it also kind of is. It's hotels and also 50 other things. Does that make sense? It's a lot of things all at once. No, if you're not actively playing at the getaway, their skills won't increase. That's the only problem with it. So if you like send the elder away for those 6 days, they don't build skills while you're gone. You have to be like there for them to build the skills and actually play with them. All right, well, this is the Plumbird. I'm gonna greet her. This is the peculiar Plumbird. Maybe I'll ask about yourself and tell you a funny story. We should try and get to know you, honestly. Discuss some interests, joke about politicians. Oh, too real. Someone said horse camp. Oh, I am very excited to build a horse camp. Very excited to build a horse camp. That's also on my list of things that I want to try. Can you woohoo the bird? Yeah, okay. Do you want to see what she looks like? The bird is beautiful. Like, nobody saw that coming. No, you wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect it. Because the other ones under the costume, scary. The bird, beautiful. I'm obsessed. We even have like outfits. They know what they did. I didn't see this before. They know what they did. You know how I made that sim, Abigail, for us to date? What if we didn't date Abigail, and we dated Pruella instead? Maybe don't slap Pruella. Maybe share photos. Make a flirtatious joke. I haven't tried to woohoo the bird yet. I know that I think some of my friends did, but I haven't personally tried. So, love triangle with the bird. That's... How did we end up in this situation? Ooh! Maybe offer some competitive skill tips with archery. Teach her about weapons. Oh, don't slap him, silly. Why do I keep clicking on that? Maybe stargaze? Look how cute this is! Everybody's hanging out by the fire at this festival. No, there's not any new deaths. It's terrible. Look at us. Whoa! Why is Nancy Landgraf there? What, at the festival? I mean, just because the townies come to the festival. The thing about this game, especially when you only have one pack, is there are not actually that many townies. So, the base game townies are gonna come to the festival, obviously. So. Okay, let's go back home. Oh my god, did you flirt with Nigel? I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't, no. Let's pretend that didn't happen. How do we have a pink bar with Nigel? I reject that. I don't agree with that at all. Okay, Sphinx Moth, let's put that in there. Well, now that we found a couple of these I almost said birds again. We found a couple of butterflies now. So when you find them, see, most of them are locked because I haven't found them yet, but I've got a couple of VFX unlocked now of some of the moths that I found. These are just like a fun build mode thing. It's a spawner, so it like lets you see them around in the environment. Oh, good, Revs, thank you for the gifted subs. You can't catch these, they're just decorative. It's the same as like the fireflies in build mode, like you can't actually do anything with them. But it's kind of cool. So once you've found the butterfly, you're able to place them on your lot, sort of like that. And there's a new VFX for every single one of them. So there's 14 separate butterfly VFX. Do you remember when we were like playing the botanical garden build on stream like a week or two ago? And everybody in the chat was like, wow, I wish that we had butterfly VFX. It sucks the base game has no butterfly VFX. It'd be so nice if we had butterflies. And I always sat here like, yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be a fun thing for them to add. But even the mods were like, wow, I would love to have butterflies. And I was like, yeah, me too. Wouldn't that be nice? It's funny because that's like, it felt like kind of a random... You want me to go to Love Highland? I don't want to do that right now, Pruella, I'm sorry. But it just felt like kind of a random thing because that's like, we don't really talk about VFX very often, but it was like so funny that all of a sudden it's coming up a bunch. But it makes sense. I was making a botanical garden. It would have been perfect to have butterflies in. So... Oh no, definitely not mixed salad. That's breaking NDA. I can't talk to anyone about those things. Before the embargo lifts, which was today at 1 p.m. Eastern time, I can't tell anybody anything. So. Okay. Yeah, so they're all just yapping in mods chat and I don't even respond about those things. I don't even, Just ignore that message, reply to something else instead. Okay. There you go. Iris, when I made my trailer reactions, I hadn't seen the pack yet. I got early access to the pack the day after the gameplay trailer happened. So I had not seen the pack when the trailers were coming out. I got the pack like, what, 2 weeks ago? A week? 2? When did the gameplay trailer come out? Whatever. I got early access the day after that though. So I didn't have the pack before then. Week and a half? Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, you're gonna have to go to school again today, unfortunately. So maybe you could go take a shower. Where is the enemy? In my inventory, thank God. Away from me. I can summon him. Okay. Maybe you play make-believe before you go to school. I'm not even gonna eat before school, apparently. Congratulations, Owen. I'm really proud of you. Big moment. That's actually really impressive, though. That's cool. See, look, 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 look. So because he's talking to his imaginary friend, but his sister can't see it, she's like, who is that kid talking to? She finds it scary. All right, let's start crafting some butterflies then. Shall we? Don't talk to Grandpa. Craft butterflies. Trying to work on the aspiration. Why aren't you doing it? It's stealing my money and not letting me do it. It's only 1 simoleon, but still. No, because the whole point of the imaginary friend is that only the kid who is imagining them can see it. So the question was, can like, oh, uh-oh, my sim's gonna die. The question was, can like adult sims with the childish trait see the imaginary friends? But like the point of them is that only the sim who they belong to can see them. Like that's kind of the story it's trying to tell. Like it's your imaginary friend. You made up this character. You are the one imagining them. Nobody else knows about them or sees them. You don't like the smoke puff while they're crafting? Yeah, it looks really dumb, doesn't it? I know. I know. I got level 2 of the paper craft skill. I have now made, what, 3 butterflies from paper craft? Perfect. Now I gotta catch 5 butterflies. So this butterfly collection, there's hints of where to find them. So you can like follow these around to know where to look, kind of. Is the paper craft inside not facing the right way? Oh, is it facing the... Oh, no, that's right. No, it's correct, so. Jingle should have 4 kids and their 4 friends. No, nope, 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 nope. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do it. Honestly, there's never been a single thing in The Sims 4 that I've had this strong feelings about. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the imaginary friends, there's something about them that I can't handle. I've never felt this strongly before about it, but I just... No, worse than Star Wars, yeah. I'm not scared of Star Wars. I think it's dumb, but I'm not scared of it. For the record, I mean the pack, not the game, not the movies. But like, you know, I don't think Star Wars is scary. The imaginary friends are scary. What if Father Winter gifts them it? No, no! Do you think he can? I actually don't know the answer to that. Should I ask them? We'll be able to test it on Monday. I'm gonna ask. We'll see it when they reply. Okay, I sent it. I just put it in like the general chat of the Discord though, so who knows if anyone's gonna reply. It's also unfortunately 7 p.m. here now, so they're still at work in California, but I don't know if they'll be able to answer. If you can find imaginary friends in collectible piles, stop. Oh. Oh god. Okay, I could have sworn I've seen butterfly. Oh yeah, here. That's the Richmond birdwing butterfly. I've already found that one. So you won't play with them? Oh no, I will. I know that I'm giving you some like really conflicting information here, but like basically I hate the imaginary friends, but I like them. You know? Yeah. Anyway, I actually think they're done kind of bad in The Sims 4, but they were better in Sims 3, and that's saying something because I was really scared of them in The Sims 3, like legit scared of them in The Sims 3. I think my scared of them in The Sims 4 is kind of a joke, but like only kind of a joke, not fully. I'm gonna come investigate this boulder. Is it gonna happen? Did I miss it again? I might have missed it again. Watch, 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 watch. I thought I heard it. Maybe I imagined it again. Okay, I think I imagined it again. If you wait here long enough, the thing will blow. Maybe I have like my other Sims go fishing or something and then we can just stare at it. Here, do you want to go? I think it happens every few hours. Where can you fish? I was fishing here before, wasn't I? Imagine I miss it and I don't get to see it. Oh, this is all the way over here. Go fishing. Misty, in the meantime, maybe you could go swim. Oh, grades are up. That's good. B student. Yeah, there's a lot of like activities in the environment in this role, which I really like. There's just a lot going on. Fitness level 2 actually isn't very high. Come on. Who's calling? Abigail. Boo. What doll is my favorite? I can't answer that. I truly can't answer that. Don't make me. Don't make me do it. Oh, there! Oh, dear. Oh, there we go! See, I told you it happens every so often. Isn't that cool? What was that noise? I thought that I sped up and I missed it. I did kind of quack, didn't I? I made a really weird noise. But it's because I thought that it was going to stop and I was going to have missed it. But I didn't. I didn't miss it. It's fine. Oh boy. All right, are there any other butterflies in this neighborhood that I want to grab real quick? Where Wanderwood Wild's path meets Easel's art or the bridge ends, a butterfly darts. I think it was like... it was over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Let's start coming this way, because I think that there was... maybe it was like smack in the middle of this section by the easel. Oh, look at that. The thing about the butterflies is that you can't see them from afar. You can only see them when you're up close. You want to try for a baby? Yeah, do that. That's fun. Oh yeah, let me actually show you. Somebody says neighborhood's gonna be perfect for Rot. I'm gonna move here in my Very Veggie Legacy challenge with Rot once she grows up. I'm gonna live here. On Hothead Rock Hideaway. It's 64 by 64. So. Oh, Tilly, I don't even want to know what I sounded like just then. I'm like actually kind of scared to find out, so I'm just not gonna watch that. Maybe it's because it's 6:30. It might be too late. Maybe I'll go try and catch the fish in the like glowy part. Let's all go home. Yeah, Raw is a teen already, but we could make a horse camp for teenagers when we have the pack. I think I'm gonna play with Rot next Friday, Very Veggie next Friday after the pack's out, so we can make like a horse camp. And we could do that. It was more of a sheep's noise than a quack. Oh. Well, that's like worse almost. Okay, let's go. Oh, see, it's not technically night yet. That's fine. Now, nope, still not yet. The Glow and Flow Festival! Oh my god, I'm going back. Never mind, forget this. We're going to the Glow and Flow Festival. So this happens in the other neighborhood. It happens only on the new moon, if I remember correctly. We'll find out. Yeah, new moon. At first, don't make my mistake, I thought it was happening over here, and I was like, wow, it's so beautiful, but where is everybody? I thought it was broken. Turns out I'm just not smart, and it's not broken. The Glow and Flow Festival happens over here. You can tell because there's all this signage. All the way over here on this side. But look at that. Yeah. I know. It's really beautiful over here. Look how they jump into those things. Anyway, you can do some special swimming. You can like aura swim and stuff like that. You don't know how I missed this? Well, I only missed it the first time. The second time I found it. But when you watch my playthrough tomorrow on YouTube, you're gonna be like, oh my god, lilsimsie, you're so stupid. And I was. But bear in mind, when I play this for the first time, there's absolutely no guidance. Like, well, I guess I could have guidance. I just choose not to watch it. I choose on purpose to not let them teach me how these things work. They make a live stream, like a private stream for us, but I don't watch it because I think that it's actually valuable for me to play the pack like going in blind, because then I can see, hey, could you figure this out? Because if I can't figure it out, that's not good. But I did figure it out, just not right away. So anyway, but like genuinely, I think that it's like valuable to play the pack in that way, to like see if I can learn it, you know? This is a special butterfly, is only available at this one. Perfect. Okay, now I have to catch 4 fish while bow fishing, craft 3 paper mache animals, go fishing with a buddy, and give a pet fish a name. Let's do an aura swim. We can all do an aura swim. You as well. Do an influence swim. I don't know. Isn't that cool? And these people over here are making jellyfish. Probably gonna cook one right now. I can make one. Let's grill some jellyfish. Yeah, that's the thing. Most consumers, like obviously a lot of us consume a lot of Sims content, right? So like, you know how this festival works because you just watch me play it. Most people that buy this pack will never probably watch a Sims video. Like, they just play Sims sometimes. They're gonna see my review either. But like most people are not watching like anything on the internet about Sims. They just play it, you know? And so it's nice to know, can those people play the pack successfully? Like, can they find stuff? Or is it hard for them? So, yeah, look at the jellyfish hat. The jellyfish hat actually like animates a little bit even. Although I'm not seeing it right now. In cast, you can see it. Like, it's pretty cool. You forget that not all Simmers consume content. No, like in the grand scheme of people who play The Sims, we are in so deep. You having watched even 30 seconds of a Sims stream, you are like deep within the Sims community. Just that alone. Not even watching a lot. Watching like even clicking on it at all. You're in deep. You are a Simmer. You know? I feel like just generally like casual gamers don't really consume that much content. Some people do, but I don't think that most people really consume that much content of games that they play, you know? Unless you like are trying to figure something out or like trying to learn about it or whatever, you know? Anyway, yeah, when you first played, you didn't know that Sims content was a thing. Same thing with, well, I started playing The Sims 3, and I didn't know that there was Sims content either. I found out because I was looking up how to build in Sims 3, you know? And then I learned there was like all these people making Sims videos on YouTube. But anyway, you guys are Simmers. When you were a Sims 3 purist, you watched Sims 4 videos as exposure therapy. Oh God. You know, I was the same way though. I didn't play Sims 4 straight away because I only had a Mac at the time, so I couldn't even. It didn't exist on Mac in the beginning. It took a few months for it to come to Mac, but when they first announced Sims 4, I was like, this is so stupid. Why would anybody want this? There's not even any toddlers. Like, I was kind of a hater. I didn't have a platform. I wasn't like making videos or anything. I was like a hater to my sister. I'd be like, you won't even believe this. There's no pools, no ghosts. It's so dumb. So I get it. I get it. Okay, we don't need to spend too much time here. The festivals are all kind of simple, like little things going on in town. They aren't like huge, big parties. It's more like places for the townies to gather, but I'm glad we got to see it. No, the origami thing is not base game. And you don't, so this is what's really confusing. I couldn't say this before because the pack wasn't like, still like under embargo or whatever, but only some of the origami stuff is in the base game debug. A bunch of the other origami stuff is in this pack's debug. So I think that it's an accident that some of the stuff is in the base game debug, because the skill is from the pack, and there's loads of stuff. Like there's like way more than just the things that you're seeing in the base game debug. So it's like split, like some of it's base game debug, some of it isn't, and I don't really understand why. I think that possibly it was like mistagged. But like, I'm not really mad because then the base game can use it in build mode, I guess, but it is kind of weird. Yeah, I would kill, so the question is, and this question is so, not that you were a bad person or dumb for asking, but this is like, so it's such a loaded question because people use it to make fun of people who play Sims. The question is, would you call anyone that exclusively plays The Sims a gamer? The Sims is a game, right? Yeah. Some people like to be mean and act like people who only play Sims aren't real gamers. But The Sims is a game. So therefore, if you play it, you are a gamer. It's as simple as that. It's so cringe. Like when people act like only certain games are like real games. Okay. Okay. But the lady at the Apple store laughed at you when you said you play Sims. I'm sorry, Heather. I've had my fair share of people being weird to me as well about The Sims. What I always get, because I'll talk to people, they're like, oh, you're a YouTuber, like, what do you do on YouTube? I'm like, oh, I play The Sims. And then they'll say, people still play that? Oh, I didn't know anyone played that game. Ugh. Is like almost always the reaction. Like, yeah, people still play it. A lot of people still play it, actually. But always they say that. It's really cringe. It's really cringe. Yeah, it's actually a very popular game, too. And in fact, it's one of the most long-standing, like, long success stories in gaming. Like, it's been around and successful for a really long time, and that's really impressive. And it has, like, it's, like, so, I don't know, it's, like, kind of transcended just games. Like, everybody knows about The Sims. So, anyway, I'm sorry people are weird to you about that, though. I'm very sorry. And most expensive, too. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Back to bed. Ash, for your aspiration, we need to find more Sims playing hide and seek. I probably should play hide and seek after school today. I'll make sure I make him do that. Uh-oh. Go upstairs. Use bathroom. Who are the kids' parents? Oh, they don't have parents. These two are siblings. Their parents died. I didn't make up a story. I probably should. How do you think their parents died? Their grandpa is taking care of them. Although one of them is an adult. She's a young adult, but whatever. Their grandpa has been raising them. What do you think happened to the parents? The enemy. Maybe the imaginary friends got him. The thing is, though, if we make up a story that's chaotic like that, people will think that it's possible to happen in The Sims. Because if I sit here and say, like, oh, it was an archery accident. Oh, the geyser, it exploded and got him. People will think that it actually happened. There's no death in this pack. Those things aren't real. We could say they drowned, I guess. Jellyfish attack mid-woohoo. That's really horrible. Maybe the jellyfish drowned them on purpose. They grabbed onto them and like pulled them down. The jellyfish were having a party, and they thought that like the parents would want to come to the party, but what they didn't realize is the parents cannot breathe underwater, and it was really sad. And now they're gone, so. No, I don't think you can get stung by them. I don't think that like jellyfish do anything except just like look pretty. So. Yeah, the jellyfish are well-intentioned. They're really nice. They just didn't really know. They don't know things like that. Like, but how would they know things like that? Okay. We need to give a pet fish a name, and I have to go bow fishing. I think I need level 4 to go bow fishing, right? Yeah, level 4 archery skill. Okay, we'll go do some archery practice then. First. There was a fire. Oh, maybe that's more realistic. The imaginary friend started a fire and the parents are gone now. Because of it. Jellyfish don't have intention. Does it make you feel better, chat? The jellyfish don't have intention. They won't get you. Okay, that's level 4. Let's go try and do some bow fishing then. This is so exciting. Go bow fishing. A bear attacked them? Oh my god. And the bear was actually the imaginary friend in a bear costume. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't include a new death. I mean, it's also possible that they considered adding a new death and then decided that it was like too dark. Because there are levels to this, right? Like, the game is still T for teen, and it has to be. Like, for all we know, they could have been like, oh, what if we made an archery death? And then thought, ooh, maybe that's too far. You know? So, like, it could have been that, too. It could have been, like, a issue with a time constraint. Oh, I tore my rotator again? Oh, my God. Yeah, they kind of want the deaths to be, like, silly. You sort of have to, like, toe that line a little bit. Let's start doing the Plumbird lore while we're here. Let's do Feeding Frenzy. It wants me to search and investigate Plumbird evidence in Crystal Valley. I'm actually already in Crystal Valley, so that works out. Oh, and deliver fish to Peculiar Plumbird. That's good, too. I tore my rotator. Oh. Oh, did the devs say on the stream that they couldn't find a good death that is within the rating? That makes sense. I mean, I bet that happens. I bet that happens. It's like, oh, it's over here. That's where it was. It's the thing that I'm looking for is like right there. Investigate Plumbird evidence. Shark Pond is not silly. Well, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are actually kind of graphic, but I don't really know how the rating system works, but that is part of it. Yeah, I think jellyfish was possible too. When will stream end? I think soon. I'll probably wrap it up in the next like 10 minutes or so today. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. My plan is to stream for, I'm gonna be live in the morning tomorrow though, which is a little bit different than normal. And then I'm gonna stream twice on Sunday. So my plan is to be live from like probably 9 a.m. until maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. And we're gonna do a build tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna do a build in the morning and then do gameplay in the afternoon. So we're gonna do like quite a bit of early access streaming this weekend. Might even be able to do 2 builds tomorrow if we try hard enough. So that's my plan. Okay. Peculiar Plumbird evidence located. If flamingos receive their brilliant pink hues from their shrimp diet, shrimp! Leave him out of this! Oh my god! What would make the peculiar plumbirds that shiny sparkle blue? What sort of fish did the ancient plumbirds eat? The locals here on Gibbi Point seem changed by the jellyfish they consume in their salads. Maybe the plumbirds ate jellyfish as well in addition to their known affinity for butterflies. Okay, now I need to rehome a butterfly or moth as well. Let me make sure I put these ones that I just got back in here. Oh, do you want to see a really cute picture of Shrimp yesterday when the painters were here? He hated it. Like, he actually hates it. You know how I tell you he goes into the blankets? After they left, I tried to take a picture of him so I could tell him it was safe again and that he could come out. So I like went in there and tried to show him. But this is what he looks like when he's down there underneath the blanket. He looks like this. You can barely see him. This is a better one. Hold on. My poor little buddy. He's hiding in the bed. Shrimpy. But he goes underneath the quilt and he tries to hide down there. And you can totally see him. Like, you see the lump and you see him moving around under there. But he tries to hide in the blanket. He looks like a mini panther. Yeah, he does. He does. He's so big. But he, like, actually, it's very much giving panther. I mean, we don't know who his dad was. I'm kidding, mostly, I think. Okay, give a fish a pet name. Let's craft 3 paper mache animals now. Oh, hold on. Did I put these in here? I meant to, and I didn't. Okay, that one's new. That one is not new. That one is new. We can, donate this one. There's like every neighborhood has a topiary, and you can release the butterflies into the topiary. I can't remember where it is in this world though. Oh, here it is. It's literally right there. Okay, rehome butterfly. That was for this. Discuss Plumbird evidence with Gibbi Point locals. I also need to deliver a fish to you, to the bird. I'll do that too. There you go. When they say locals, they mean specifically the special townies in this world. So maybe I'll come into this part of town so we can look. But yeah, I really like the new world. This is one of my favorite worlds, I think. I've really enjoyed it. I think that they did a really good job with the style, but also with like making the environment interesting. Like, I don't know, it's just, they've done a really good job with it all. There's usually a local over here. Apparently not right now. Toshi. Oh, there's Toshi. Okay. Let's discuss Plumbird evidence with a local. Okay, we can also like do some Gibbi Point quests. There's like 2 kinds of quests. There's the adventure quests with Toshi, and then we also have well, I guess I have to ask you for them here. And then we also have the Plumbird ones. The adventure quests are like involved with this sim and then this board. And you can kind of like learn the lore of these like lost adventurers when they were kids. And it actually fills this thing up as you do them, which is kind of cool. Oh, this is a lot of work to do. I'm gonna go back and start working on these things. Oh, Cassidy, very much so. Last week, I was like struggling to play Sims because like all I wanted to do was build stuff with the pack. And I couldn't yet. I mean, I could in my free time, but not on stream. So when I was like trying to think of things to do on stream, I was like, you guys, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do anything. All I want to do is this. But now I can, so. But I very much understand and relate to you. It sucks knowing that you have like this thing looming and you just want to use it, but you can't. You will never do the adventure quest. You'll just use the new lot type. Yeah, I don't blame you. You do have to do the adventure quests, the ones from the Plumbird, at least, for the butterflies. There's one that you have to get from finishing that. But I'm too uncomfortable to do. Oh, maybe I'll go use the hot tub then. I actually haven't started playing the event yet, Tilly, because I was too busy working with the trailer, or not the trailer, the review to play the event yet. I'm gonna play the event tomorrow, I think. But I haven't played it in the regular Sims 4 yet. So, I don't know how it is yet. But it's probably simple and fast. I bet it's like really quick. I need to make a sim. What I intend to do is like make a sim, build a house, and then start playing it. And I'll probably make like one big long video on it again. I haven't started it yet. Can I do it now? Yeah, paper mache. Okay, let's make a paper mache animal. Let's do a blushing fox. The event this time is a choice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Be a good student. You want to maybe like breeze through your homework now? Sticky hands from crafting paper mache. Oh, I'm uncomfortable again. Let's put this in Grandpa's room. Oh, I love making these things. See, aren't these cute? Oh yeah, I wouldn't make a video for it every week. They're much too quick, I think, to do that. I need to get a fish in a fishbowl for this. Maybe I'll put the fishbowl inside of the kids' room. Okay, what do you want to name the fish? Any ideas? I bet you can make paper craft heirlooms. Because you can make heirlooms out of most things in the game. Heirlooms with like life and death. Someone said the friend. Like how the imaginary friend is the enemy. We call the fish the friend. SpongeBob, Toast, Peppa, Kayak, Jelly. I kind of... Owen, Shrimp, the fish. What if we called it the fish? We have the enemy, we have the fish. Okay, we want to go fishing with a buddy. I probably can't even do that yet, can I? Because I'm so uncomfortable. Yeah, I can't do anything. Ugh. You are inconveniencing me. Okay, well, we are probably getting close to wrapping up the stream now at this point anyway. So it might be time for us to slow down. I need to win another archery contest, work on being a good student, be BFFs with my imaginary friend. Oh, I should probably summon that thing and do that now. Let's work on it. Summon the enemy. Tell an outrageous story. Play make-believe. Discuss archery techniques. I don't know. Brighten day. Discuss the best violinist. I don't know. Oh, I maxed the arch or the what's that archery? I meant the social skill. I maxed the social skill. Talk about a treasured memory. Check in on the enemy. I don't know. Uh-oh. Become best friends forever. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Oh, can you take a picture of or with them? I've actually never tried. Oh, take a picture with the enemy. I wonder if the other Sims can see it. Oh. Oh my God. actually kind of sad. No one can see. Oh, can I take a picture just of you? The way it's like poking out from behind the column is so scary. Oh wait, that one let me take the picture. I wonder if it's not supposed to let you take the picture. Let me turn the lights on really quick so I can see it better. Can you see it? Oh. I think we just hacked. I don't think you're supposed to be able to see that. Did I switch Sims before it went into photo mode? Oh, maybe I switched Sims by accident. Maybe I hit the spacebar by accident and that's what caused it. Wait, because if I hit spacebar, I can tab between them. I must have hit spacebar by accident. I think it's supposed to let you take them actually. Oh yeah, you actually can take pictures with them. I just messed up and hit the spacebar without thinking. Can you paint by reference an imaginary friend? I don't know. I mean, this sim can't because he can't paint and the other sims in the household can't see it. Yeah, the adults can see them in the picture. The adults can see these still. Which, I don't know if they're, I don't know how that's supposed to work. I wonder what happens if I view them. There probably isn't a special interaction for this. I'm not sure if they'd be able to make it go invisible in the photos. Love that bookshelf. Oh, isn't this thing so cute? It's not technically a bookshelf. You can't actually click on it or do anything. But it looks so cute. And it's got like little hooks at the bottom. I really like this thing. I like a lot of the build stuff. I like the bunk beds. I like the new dresser. I love this new rug. I like some of these things, like this cool lamp with like the oars holding it up. I love this shelf. I like the blender. I really like the new artwork. Like this is really cute to me. And I also love this. So there's a lot of nice build stuff in it. They've done a pretty good job with it all. So. Sorry, I was texting Dan back. Yeah, you can create summer camps for teens. When I say you can make pretty much anything with this, I really mean that. Like when you schedule a getaway, it is fully customizable to you. Like in every way, shape, and form, it is fully customizable to you because you can choose like where it will happen. You can choose what schedule you have. You can choose what kind of role you have. If you make a new schedule preset, you can make a custom role and we can have this be like teen campers. And you could have the role criteria be that they have to be teenagers. Maybe they have to be in a cult, you know, like you can pick whatever. Romantic orientation, like relationship status. You can pick their traits if you wanted to. You can set their activities preset in here if you wanted. And then we could have this one be like the camp leader. That could be us. And then you can make another one that's like the employee or like the camp counselor or whatever. Like it's fully customizable. And you can set how many of them there needs to be. So you can have 8 sims per role and a max of 20 sims on the getaway. So that's a lot. That's a lot. And then you make the complete schedule completely custom. So it's pretty interesting. You can really do anything this way. You know? So I'm really curious to see like how we can start using cross-pack stuff with this. Because yeah, 20 really is quite a lot. And then you can set like a main activity, right? So my main activity, say in the morning, the main activity is to drink coffee. But we can have the camp leader in the morning will clean and like do home chores, and maybe the camp leader cooks. And then the teen campers in the morning, they'll eat, and maybe they shower as well while they drink their after their coffee or whatever. And there's another time slot that happens at 9, and this is when like the horseback riding starts, or you know, the slide gets hot with seasons and you can burn your butt. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to have seasons. I can't wait. And you can set the outfits for the campers. Yeah, so you can like assign a custom outfit. You can like pick what category they have to wear. You could pick like a special style. You could do a completely custom outfit. This, when it says adult, that's just because like adults and teens have the same, you know, they can wear the same stuff. So if I set like my female adult, it would be the same as the teen stuff. And they actually will wear those things. So you could get like, you know, a custom camp t-shirt, like one of these. Maybe they all wear like the same shorts or something at camp. And then they'll all come and they'll actually wear the uniform. So, or if you wanted to have like a cooking competition, you could have them all wear like a matching apron. If you wanted to have like a clown competition, you can have them all wear the clown costume. Like you can really customize it. It's very interesting. You can make like your own custom event. I don't think you can do multiple outfits. At least I don't think so. I think it's just the one, right? Unless, wait, let me actually, because I've only tried to do one. Let me see if I can try and do two. You know what? I wonder if you can assign them. I don't really know how this works with the like outfit categories, because I'm thinking about the Camp Gibbi Gibbi. The kids all wear the same swimsuit, and it's different from their t-shirt. So I think maybe you can assign multiple. But I don't really know. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. So, yeah, and they kind of have to be more than one. I don't really like understand how this works, because it kind of has to be like one night, the getaways, from what I've noticed. But yeah, it's just really, it's very interesting. It's a very neat feature. I never expected them to make a thing like this, and it's like the most detailed thing we've ever gotten, honestly. Like it's very impressive. I think this is really cool. I don't really see myself using, like, to be honest, I don't really like the competitions, like this like cooking skill elimination competition. I actually like don't really care for any of the eliminations. I found they didn't really work that well. But like taking the competition aspect out of it and using it like a vacation, you know, I think it's really well done. Yeah, you can just visit the venue. I mean, my sim could do it right now. The only thing is, the venues by default in this version of the game, hope and pray it's going to be fixed. The venues by default in this version of the game don't have schedules set to them. They're supposed to, and they, you know, were built that way. But the schedules are like not preset. So they know about this bug, so I think it's going to be fixed by the time it actually comes out. But I have to, like, you see there's no schedule preset. I can put on the fitness retreat one. That's what's supposed to be here. Let the game run for a second. This is like me just visiting the fitness retreat. So you see these people, like Eliza Pancakes is here. She's actually on the retreat. She's staying here at the retreat, right? So she's gonna follow the schedule. And like she's gonna cook dinner here at 7 p.m. I'm just kind of hanging around. So like this, on the schedule right now, what, 7 p.m.? Let's look. Yeah, they're having dinner, right? So the guests are eating and stuff. So they're all actually in here eating, but like later they'll use this stuff and they'll all go to bed at the same time. So, how many rolls can you have? I mean, I guess probably the max is 20. I haven't actually checked that, but the max number of sims you can have at the getaway is 20. So I guess you could probably have 20 rolls and like one sim per roll if you wanted to. That feels like a lot to me. Like I probably wouldn't do that. But you probably could. Yeah, the bird's in the pool. Wow. This is not the Love Island thing. The Love Island thing happens on a different lot. It actually happens on a Sims house lot. This one is like a fitness retreat. So people come here and they like do fitness stuff. But yeah, the schedules should stay with the custom venue in the gallery. That's one of the benefits of the custom venues being their own lot type. Think of it like when you upload a restaurant to the gallery, like your custom menu stays with it. The schedule is kind of like the custom menu, but it's the custom menu of what happens every hour of every day. You know? So the schedule and those presets will stay with it. It's different from like the businesses and hobbies lots, because in the businesses and hobbies pack, those businesses are tied to you, the sim, not tied to the lot. This is tied to the lot. The schedules are tied to the lot. And there's like there's two sets of it, right? Because there's the custom venues that have their own schedule. I'm just visiting one right now. And there's also getaways, and you can host a getaway anywhere, at a custom venue or anywhere else. I don't know if that makes sense. The getaway is like the vacation with an itinerary, and the custom venue is like a lot that you could host a vacation at, or you could just visit. So they're similar but different. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there are some interesting possibilities for unpaused with this. We'll have to try and test that out a little bit, I think, because I'm going to be curious to see how that goes. How to be on the schedule of the lot. Well, this one, oh geez. Because I'm just visiting this, like you won't be on this schedule unless you're participating in the getaway. You can do whatever you want. Like, just because a thing is scheduled doesn't mean that you have to do it. Like, it says you have to sleep at 11 p.m. That just means the other sims will sleep at 11 p.m. You could stay up all night if you wanted to. It's up to you. Like, you do whatever you want. And then people are asking also, like, what happens if they have conflicting schedules? I haven't actually tried that myself yet, but my assumption is that the getaway schedule will take, like, priority. Because, like, if I wanted to host, you know, like here on this lot, say I wanted to host a getaway that was, like, exclusively focused on the pool. We didn't use the other stuff, just the pool. The getaway is what's actively happening. The other thing is like a behind the scenes sort of thing. Like, I'm not looking at a schedule right now because I'm not at this getaway. The schedule kind of implies that like other people are having this getaway and I'm just watching it from this version, unless I'm actually hosting a getaway here, and then that getaway's thing is what matters. I feel like I'm doing a bad job of explaining this. But it's two separate things, if that makes sense. But this was just me like coming to this venue to use their pool, basically. And they're all on vacation, doing their own thing on vacation. I just came here to use the pool for a second. But if I wanted to, I could be like part of the getaway there and join it, you know? So it is kind of confusing because it is so detailed. Like it's a little bit intimidating, I think. But it's pretty cool. So I think on that note though, I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream right here. I did post a full review on YouTube today. It's like an hour and a half long, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. But in that video, I went over everything. I showed you every bit of gameplay that comes in the pack in that video. So you can go and watch that. You can skim through it. I showed off the build and the cast stuff too. So it's pretty comprehensive. And then tomorrow on YouTube, I'm posting my playthrough video. It's like 10 hours of gameplay cut down into about 2.5 hours. It's gonna be a long YouTube video, but I played through like most of the whole pack, pretty much everything. I just didn't really know what I was doing because it was my first time playing the pack. So it was like me trying to figure things out, but I'm gonna post that tomorrow. And we're also gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be live in the morning. I'm gonna go live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's currently 7:43 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be live at 9 a.m. and I'm gonna stream probably until like 1 or 2 Eastern time. So a little bit of a longer stream, but we're gonna do some building tomorrow. I really would like to try and build a retirement home, and I'm very curious about trying to build a bed and breakfast. I've got a video of me building a bed and breakfast that I haven't posted yet, but I think it would be fun for us to build one together. So I think we're gonna try and do some building tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna stream twice, in the morning, and then again at like this time kind of. And so we'll do probably a build and then some more gameplay this weekend. And then on Monday I'm gonna make a boarding school, because on Monday I'm gonna have all the packs. At least I think. I've been saying that all day. Let me just triple check that didn't change. I'm gonna like check the creator network thing. Sims 4 Venture awaits early access. Early access day, September 29th. That's Monday, right? Yeah, okay. So I don't know exactly what time we'll get the code on Monday. Sometimes it's happened before stream, sometimes it's been during stream. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I will have like a full code so I can play in the normal game on Monday. So we can use like all the packs and stuff on Monday, which will be fun. But hopefully you enjoyed this stream. It's fun for me to get to talk about this. I actually really like this pack. I think it's really cool. I have to add to the Discord schedule. It was sort of a last minute decision final for me to stream on Sunday twice, but I'm gonna update it when I get off stream. But anyway. Anyway, it's been fun. So hopefully you had fun too. And with that, I'm gonna go and find somebody to raid. I know there are some other creators that are gonna be live playing with the pack tonight, so we can go and hang out with them. Oops, sorry, turn my display capture on. I thought I turned it off. But maybe, oh, actually, my friend Spring Sims, I think he just went live. No, 41 minutes. It's almost 8 p.m. I stayed live longer than I thought I did. Oh my god. Okay, well, Steven is live. He's playing Adventure Awaits. So we can go watch him. He's got an imaginary friend. He's got one of the other imaginary friends right now. I think the one he's playing with is significantly less scary than the one that I'm playing with. I know, my boss isn't here to tell me to get off stream. Snap. Snap didn't come in here to yell at me today, so I didn't know I should end. My boss has me working extra hours tonight. Okay, well, have a good rest of your night, everybody. Happy Friday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.